We'll do it live.
Yep, and Scotty's back,
Man,
which is
TJ,
cool.
I want to take a minute to...
You want to smoke weed every day? That sounds great, Scotty. All right.
I think we already know I do, TJ. I want to take a minute, to thank you, TJ.
You're welcome.
To thank you for all the hard... Oh, TJ, can I speak, TJ?
Yeah.
To thank you for all the hard work.
Unfortunately, you can.
Yeah, it is unfortunate for you, TJ.
Yeah.
But, TJ, I want to put that aside for a moment. I want to say you're a great guy, TJ. You've done a lot for this show. You're a wonderful person. We should all just get down on our fucking hands and knees and bow before you, TJ. That's kind of fucking shit you want to hear from the sycophants, TJ. All these fucking sycophants. But look, TJ, your audience has been seeing it. People have been seeing the real TJ lately. They're gonna, TJ is dropping this persona. Like, he just gets home and you see, all late at night, I'll see TJ with no one around. And he's just sitting in a dark room and he's just angry and he's upset at the world.
Yeah.
And, TJ, I think it's time you give the audience and people what they really want, the truth, TJ.
Right.
What happened on the RV trip, TJ? What happened to it?
Warning. The Drunken Peasants podcast is full of comedic exaggerations, independent thought, insensitivity, and other offensive content. We strongly urge all viewers and listeners to keep their brains in their skulls throughout the entire duration of this podcast. Failure to do so will result in immediate death. If you wish to support this podcast, there are several ways to do so. First, you can sign up for a free audiobook trial at audibletrial.com/drunkenpeasants. Audible is the foremost seller of audiobooks today with hundreds of thousands of titles to satisfy all manner of tastes. Second, if you shop on Amazon.com, please use the Amazon affiliate links in the description section of this video. Every purchase you make helps to support this podcast's existence. Third, please peruse our merchandise and see if any of it strikes your fancy. We sell a lot of t-shirts, so we must be doing something right. One more thing before I go. To make an official submission to the Drunken Peasants, whether it be a video for one of our segments, or fan art, or a picture of you wearing one of our shirts, or anything you think we might want to use on the show, that stuff needs to be sent to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. Please do not send correspondence, as this will be deleted unread. With all that shit out of the way, it's time to begin the show.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants Podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it. Hey, man. You got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be light.
You're garbage,
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello, everyone. This is the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 237.
Scotty,
TJ.
we're on the eve of Scotty's predicted best episode,
238.
I don't even think Scotty's going to come. I'm not going to remind him it's 238, and we're just going to be, I'm going to see if he'll actually attend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll just see, because I'm not going to tell him. I'm not going to tell him it's 238. I'm just going to fucking see if he remembers and comes. And if he doesn't, I'm going to fucking come on here and be like, it's 238, Scotty, the episode you said would be the best, and you're not here, so maybe it will be.
And
whatever Scotty replies to that with will have TJ in it 17 times.
The number of immortality. According to some religion or something, somewhere. At some point.
Wow, and you guys dropped the symbolism too early on. I remember there used to be a Scotty's not dead, he was never alive.
Yeah.
Or immortality reference.
Maybe that's going to be the great revelation of episode 238.
I am immortal, TJ!
No, maybe,
TJ!
Maybe he's
I'm
just
immortal,
not...
TJ!
Maybe Scotty just never existed at all. People's minds be blown. I fucking pull away this mask like I was Scotty all along. And when it seemed as if we were in the same episode, it was all elaborately choreographed to appear that way. Ha ha ha! I am the greatest actor of all time.
So, I don't know if we're going to cover it later, but did you pay that manatee?
Yeah,
let's hear all about that.
I did. I paid. Well, what happened was first, I fucking I went through the backlash of the hashtag Pay Brett movement.
Yeah.
They were like, pay Brett, TJ. You're every bit the scum fuck they said you was, TJ. You done hurt us, TJ.
Look at poor pitiful Brett. Never did nothing to nobody. Sitting over there just hoping for $1,000, TJ. When you gonna pay?
So I said, I said I went back and I looked and I fucking looked at what I said, and I said that I'd pay if he showed his fucking side of his mouth. He didn't really do that on the episode, and yeah, I agreed to pay him on that episode, but I agreed under fucking misapprehensions and false fucking pretenses, because I was under the misapprehension that he had done what I'd requested, because I have a shitty memory, so I didn't remember what the fuck I said. I asked Ben and Paul, like, yeah, is it, did he do what I... And they're like, yeah, he did. I'm like, okay, well then, fuck it, I'll do it. But then when I went back and looked at what I actually said, no, he didn't do what I wanted. So I said, fuck you, Brett. You met me halfway, but that don't count. I want you to go all the way. If I offer $1,000 to see the inside of your mouth, I want to see the inside of your fucking mouth. And a lot of people, they didn't agree with my perspective on that. I don't give a shit whether they agree or not. That's how I saw it. But Brett did, in fact, show his fucking gums off.
He did.
So I said, all right, 100% the bet has been met. There's no room for argument here. He's shown his gums. They have been seen. They have been witnessed. They have been documented. They have been entered into the annals of internet history.
Yep.
So I pay up.
We have forever answered the question of whether what's going on in Brett's mouth. Like, there's no teeth going on. Okay, now we know.
Right. Now we know. Paul gets to put one more note in his Brett Keane ledger as the greatest Brett Keane historian of our time.
Yep.
And we discovered it. I was willing to pay $1,000 for it, and I have. I went to Brett Keane's Patreon, and I fucking put the money there, and I guess Brett is going around saying, oh, well, Amazing Atheist is going to pull the funds at the last minute. I can't pull the funds as far as I know, because when I paid the money, the $1,000 went into escrow. In other words, it's no longer in my hands. It's already in fucking Patreon's hands. So I no longer have it. They will give it to Brett whenever the next Patreon pay cycle happens. Now, if Brett is acting as if this is some sort of ordeal to him, like, oh, the money is being denied to me for yet another, 20 days or however long. I don't know what his cycle is.
Well, we talked about this in the lead up to you paying him.
Yeah.
Like, that no matter how you paid him, no matter when, no matter what the auspices were under which you paid him, he would spin it into a negative. So in this version of Brett Keane reality, it's an ordeal that he has to go through to wait till the end of the month for Patreon to release the funds to him, man. You're putting my family through this ordeal of waiting for this money we didn't even know was coming. Like, did you already put a down payment on a fucking jet ski or something, Brett? Like,
he went to one of those payday loan places and took out like $1,000.
I got $1,000 coming. Here's the video. I showed my gums.
Yeah.
Give me a loan. Like, why do
you're getting the money at the end of the fucking month when Patreon cycles, like everybody else gets their fucking money, and now you can't deny that you received the money, because TJ can show that he's a $1,000 patron of yours.
Yeah, and once the payment goes through, there will be confirmation on my end of, the payment has happened. In fact, I could already confirm that the money is no longer in my possession. So Brett just has to fucking wait till the end of this cycle. And you know what, Brett? I went to godtvradio.com, and I fucking went to the donation thing. But then I saw that the donation link there was in Don's name, and I'm like, well, what if I pay Don? He's like, well, that don't count as paying me.
Or he just
or he fucking looks at my, he gets my PayPal information, and he fucking, I don't want Brett to have anything. So I did it in the most public way possible, which is on Patreon, just to protect me and to make sure that it's evident to everyone that, yes, I gave Brett Keane this money so he can't run some sort of bullshit like, oh, you amazing atheist, he never paid me situation individual.
That's what I see happening. It goes into Don's account, and then he just loads up his account. TJ says he paid me, but here's my PayPal account. Where's the money? Yeah, no. Now you can't do that. It's public. Anybody can go to your fucking Patreon and see TJ's a patron, see how much he pledged. There it is.
And another thing is that a lot of people are saying, oh, well, if TJ really pledged $1,000, then why is Brett's Patreon at $9.25? Patreon shows the amount of money that you get after Patreon's fees and shit. Okay, so that's why you don't see that whole thing in the total. But if you go look at my account or whatever, it will show the amount I've pledged to him. So just FYI. But yeah, so that's that. Brett has been paid, so the pay Brett people, you should be satisfied. I still think you guys are misguided and wrong and don't really understand reality and just wanted some drama shit. And I still think I'm right.
You know,
and fuck you, but you should be satisfied.
Something I took away from the meetup was that most of our fans are not whiny ass motherfuckers.
I know, right? You meet them in real life, it's not a bunch of crybabies. But
right. Those are only like the ones that the like vocal minority.
Yeah. The little faggots that are too chicken shit to actually go to a meetup or something that just want to, I'm on the internet, yeah, fuck you, drunken peasants.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
It bears mentioning that all of you that were fired up about this shit, like feeling bad for Brett, he sold you a bullshit line. He said, oh yeah, I didn't want to talk about it because my dad knocked my teeth out. Well, his dad must have knocked his teeth out sometime in the last 5 years because Brett had normal, real people teeth, unless he had like some specialty teeth. Like, no, I don't want good looking dentures, make them crookedy and shitty. He had real teeth his entire career. So this idea that his dad, when he was a kid, knocked all his teeth out. Like, how hard do you have to punch somebody to knock their fucking molars out of their head?
Right.
And to knock out every single tooth. Was his dad a gorilla?
Did he just ram his entire fist into your mouth and it just took every tooth with it as it went down your gullet? Like, how did that happen, Brett? So you guys that were all like, oh, poor Brett, dad beat him up, man. You guys got suckered again, which is kind of the point. Like, are you forgetting that we're talking about Brett Keane, the guy that would sell his mother down the road for a nickel? Anyway, whatever.
Okay. Anyway, that's that shit.
Something I wanted to remind everyone, actually not remind them, something I wanted to let everyone know is we're actually having a survey right now to attract more advertisers to the program. Down below, you'll see something that says support the show or support DP by taking this survey. Do us a favor, go there and just fill it out when you have the time. It'll help us out tremendously and only takes a few minutes to fill out.
And lie about your incomes. Don't do that. Surveys are fun, though. I would fill it out not to help the show, but just because I like filling out a good survey.
I'll tell you what. This is a fucking gold mine, actually, because it allows us to read anonymous fucking positive and negative comments from these fucking surveys.
Can we see that?
Yeah. Hold on.
Anonymous positive and negative comments from these surveys.
Yeah. Let's see.
Is this all from our audience?
Yes.
Interesting.
That is correct.
First, I'm going to dislikes. Here's some
all right,
negative.
We're gonna
comments.
get some comments about how to like improve our show.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, do you want me to read them?
Yeah, it's up to you. I can do it.
You can go ahead.
The frequent cancellations of shows. Some guests are really obnoxious and don't add anything to the show. I'm looking at you, G-Man. Get a new microphone, you piece of shit.
We do have quite a few show cancellations, but I mean, come the fuck on. How many podcasts do 3 shows a fucking week? Like, that's pretty rare. Most podcasts are like, we're weekly, or we're once every couple weeks, or we're monthly even. You know, so I don't know. I mean, we got shit to do sometimes. There's a lot of people's lives involved. we bring this shit out pretty goddamn consistent. I mean, we're at episode fucking 237, and this is not some show with a long storied history. We're still a recent podcast. I think we've delivered plenty of content, so fuck you, negative comment. I agree on the G-Man thing, though. That shit was played out a long
We have no
time
control
ago.
over G-Man's fucking mic.
We haven't had G-Man
We have a
on
control
in a
over
long
whether we
time.
put G-Man on or not.
I guess that's
When's
true.
the last time we've had G-Man on?
Yeah, and I'm glad of that. Like, we can move
okay.
past shit sometimes. Like,
course.
G-Man can just go off and die now. Like, we fucking sucked him of his energy. All right, we got everything we need out of you. Go away.
There's mainly negative comments about every one of us. TJ's micro penis.
Why does my micro penis doesn't even feature
Someone
on
says
the show?
Ben and Scotty should talk more. Well, I'll tell you what. There's only so much talking that can be had, and we've got two fat neckbeards running their fucking mouths.
That's a
the
tough
whole
proposition
time.
just with me and TJ in the room for anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why we let you read the comments, Ben.
Oh, wrestling. Ben and Scotty should talk more. Let's see.
I want to read one of these longer ones. Let me see. Go up a bit. I want to read one of these long fucking
Like
comments.
this one?
Yeah, let's see. I don't quite like when there's a bit of a bully vibe occasionally, and recently disappointed in one host being a bit backsliding on a bet.
Oh shit.
But not sure if it was a planned bit. I would hope they cannot cancel as much if they do give more heads up than a day when possible. It leaves fans hanging when sometimes the show is something they look forward to. Well, like I said about the cancellations, I mean, like, I really don't feel like they're that frequent. I just feel like maybe it feels like they're more often than they are just because we do a show so much more regularly than anyone else.
Scotty. There's a lot of like, fuck Scotty.
Fucking Scotty. Ban Scotty. Wrestling. The lack of Tim Black. Why don't you watch his show then? Plumbo.
Lack of story time with Paul.
Lack of story time with Paul. Paul only has so many stories, all right?
Yeah, guys, like, look.
We got to meet him out a little bit.
Yeah,
you know.
I have a few stories, but like when I talked about making it way less frequent, that's what I meant, because I'm not like an endless font of stories. I like the segment too.
Okay, you got to realize that Paul rarely leaves his house, so only like 14 interesting things have happened in his entire life.
Exactly.
And you know,
and I've just spent my entire life examining those things and finding ways to make them.
Here we go. Here's a long critique.
Okay.
I don't like the way they segment the show now. It felt just joining friends to make fun of stupid videos. Now it feels like just another show. I'm sorry. Our show has not evolved that much. It's still just a bunch of fucking guys in a room like, stupid video. Dumb. They have a tendency to only watch like 3 seconds of a video, go off on a tangent, and then skip the rest of the video. Okay, well, you got to realize, too, that, you know, if we just let a video play, that increases our odds of having someone fucking hit us with a content ID shit.
Ben was visibly vindicated by this comment. He took a big old sigh and gave a big old nod. He was like, yep, that's one of my things, too. Do you think it's really that big a problem?
Yeah. I mean, like, sometimes the video it's totally fucking irrelevant because, I mean, like, TJ will start talking about the video before he even really hears anything about the video.
Well, sometimes I've read things that already supplement, like, my knowledge. I'd actually like links to the vids featured in the show.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Too much of a pain in the ass.
Yep.
At least the channel name, no. I'd like the guest I know on, like, Thunderfoot or Armored Skeptic and Shoe or TBR. I'm tired of guests that do nothing and add nothing, like T-shirt guy and that French meme asshole.
I think that guy was Canadian, not French.
Whatever.
He was
Same
French
difference.
Canadian.
No, he wasn't.
The guest windows sometimes hide stuff I'd like to see. I'd prefer the way TJ does it on Abandon Hope and just play the whole video in a box to itself while having the commenters in boxes to themselves.
Yeah, we're going to get a new layout here, actually, pretty soon.
So we are changing layouts, man. So maybe it will be more. We are going to be more like stacked on the side, and the videos will be less like cut up and shit.
Yeah, the video will have its own like region that'll be smaller.
Yeah,
you know,
it's going to be sexual. Everyone's going to masturbate to it, especially Paul's ego.
Yeah, I'm always down to masturbate.
Paul, I want you to write Zigo across your forehead.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it'd be striking visually.
Can I do it in ketchup or something?
Yeah, I was thinking black Sharpie, but maybe ketchup would be good.
Yeah.
But you don't have any ketchup on you.
I'm okay with that.
Maybe we could write it in Sharpie and then like coat it in ketchup.
Drench it.
Drench it in ketchup?
Yeah. Like his head's a hot dog.
All right.
I ate 2 hot dogs yesterday, Ben. Did you know that? I was at the movie theater and I got the hot dog combo and then I fucking farted all night long.
That's gross.
It is gross. But I felt the need to share it with everybody.
Thank you.
While I'm stalling as I open my phone to do the information segment. Time to learn something. Oh, yeah. It's time to learn about things that exist in the universe. You know how long we've been doing this segment? We've been doing this segment longer than I realized.
How long?
I don't know, but it's been like more than a month now. And to me, it still feels like, that's that dumb new segment that we keep doing.
It's still fresh, TJ.
Apparently. I'm not even doing that one. That looks shit. No. Give me something halfway interesting. All right, one more chance.
Look at this comment.
All right. What does it say?
It says,
"Suck my fat nigger cock, TJ." All right, present your fat nigger cock. All right, so this is Orpa Kovalva Malorke. Of course. Orpa Kovalva Malorke is a moth of the Autostichidae family. It is found on the Balearic Islands in the Mediterranean Sea.
Dude, can you say the name of the moth one more time?
I hate it. Orpa Kovalva Malorke. Orpa Kovalva Malorke. I don't know. I think that's right.
Is that like the Latin classification?
I think it's just the only classification. Give it an easier name.
Sparkly moth, something like that.
Yeah, like, the sparkly moon moth. I don't know, something in the common vernacular. Why you gotta make it some Latin bullshit, huh? Fuck you, science.
And there's your information.
Time to learn something. The last 2 have had to do with bugs.
Yeah, orca. First it was Canadians, and now it's bugs.
No, it did because it was an animation.
Yeah, the mosquito.
Yeah, we had a long stretch of Canadians, and now it seems like we landed on bugs for a while.
It's weird, man.
Orca pavulva Mallorca?
I don't know, dude.
I learned something.
You learned that there's a moth with a hard-to-pronounce name.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the Balearic fucking Sea or whatever.
There you go.
Yeah. Rock the fuck on, information segment.
All right.
I've been so wrong lately, I'm not even going to do my pre-call.
Troll.
This one is
troll.
Proof the Teletubbies is communist propaganda.
Troll. It's a troll. It's a troll. Low. Let me see.
I remember watching the Teletubbies when I was younger. The Teletubbies is America's #1 children's show with over 16 million viewers and over $2 billion in merchandise sales. This show is targeted mainly at babies and preschoolers. It's very odd how I personally barely remember any other TV show from my childhood, but I remember the Teletubbies so vividly. The bright colors, the songs, the creepy dancing, and the scenery. My memories of this show seem psychedelic and dreamlike. I never thought too much about the Teletubbies until recently when I started to think about the impact propaganda has had on my generation.
Okay. So I know I called not a troll on this chick before, but now I'm saying troll.
Really?
Yeah.
And why is that?
I just feel like there's like this intentional like sense of like trying to give it a disquieting vibe and shit. that
I see
seems like too self-aware for the kind of content this is, and it just seems too like, I don't know. It just I'm starting to get the fucking feel of someone who's just like doing like some kind of performance piece, you know.
I get it.
We millennials grew up watching the Teletubbies. In fact, we have been constantly consuming similar forms of propaganda all of our lives. As a result, this generation is weak, sexually confused, morally deprived, and disturbed. College kids are now calling the cops and seeking therapy when they see a mouse in their apartment.
And there's like some 80s video game-esque kind of music going on right now.
Yeah, so
I feel like I'm going to fight the boss in a video game.
Troll or not a troll?
I'm going to have to stick with my original not a troll on this one.
You're going to say not a troll, so I guess I'm the tiebreaker.
Break that tie, Ben.
Man, I just really don't know.
It's a lot of effort. That's why I say not a troll. Most trolls don't put in, like, it's a fat guy going, I'm suffering from fedora withdrawal. Like that
I
takes
just feel
5 seconds.
I feel like this is not the same kind of troll, though. I feel like this is the kind of person who's really genuinely trying to convince people of this, but it's kind of just like a game to them.
Maybe. It's a hot... Yep.
I'll say not a troll.
I have a feeling you're right. I think this is a true believer. I think you'd have to be to spend that amount of time making that video.
Yeah.
Maybe not, though.
All right, moving on to political shit. We're just big-ass turds.
Mm-hmm. What other kind of turds are there?
Every time I see that, I'm reminded that we're just a bunch of fucking turds.
Just a bunch of turds waiting to dry out and die.
All right, first one. Donald Trump regrets Howard Stern interviews.
Damn.
You know, he used to have some pretty laid-back interviews with Howard.
Really?
You know, when he said, you know, he wanted to fuck his daughter.
Oh.
Not in so many words, but...
No, wait. Okay, never mind. Let's just play it and see why he regrets it.
In an interview with the Washington Post, Trump admits his explicit chats with Howard Stern are not exactly presidential. Here's a listen.
They're really, I mean, some incredible, beautiful women. They'll walk up and they'll flip their top.
Ooh.
Wow. And they'll flip their panties.
Howard's
I saw
wow.
a woman who was totally beautiful.
Right.
She was angry that so many men were calling her. How dare they call me? It's terrible. They're all looking at my breasts. So she had a major breast reduction. The good news, nobody calls her anymore.
Question.
Man, I like Trump. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why he regrets it now. I mean, like, this isn't Trump. Don't do this now. I mean, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, continue on with the, like, I don't give a fuck, I'm Trump, bitch.
There's so much of this shit out there that it makes me wonder if it's a calculated move on the news people's part to hold all of it back until now. Because there's so much footage of Trump out there saying things that are quote-unquote not presidential. That seems strange that now that he's locked in is the first time I really remember them bringing up his past statements. Other than the Rosie O'Donnell shit that got brought up in the debates.
Yeah, but why? I mean, like, he shouldn't back down from this at all. I mean, the whole shtick of Trump is always like, I'm not PC. You know, I'm not afraid to tell things like it really is. I'm a fucking blunt, honest guy. You know, that's like, you know, the whole appeal of Trump to so many people.
Well, maybe this is Trump moving to the center now that he's, you know, secured the nomination, softening himself.
I think he should do that more with like policy positions and shit, not so much with the attitude that got him there. But maybe I think you're probably right, because I mean, I don't see any other explanation for why he would now say he regrets it. But let's see what he actually says.
Here is how women are going to react to those kinds of comments from Donald Trump back in a period when he was trying to kind of puff up his image as a playboy. He claims he's changed. You know, I don't know how much of that is true, but it's fascinating to think about how these things will play and the extent to which he will apologize for past comments like that. In the Washington Post story.
Nice choices for the juxtaposition of Trump and Stern pictures. I like that.
You know,
the two talking heads over on the side are pretty annoying.
Something crazy just happened. I went out there to get a drink, and I walked by the window, and there was a deer like just standing there. Like,
really?
Yeah. It was crazy. Anyway, it was kind of
an omen of dark tidings.
Because they live around here, but you don't normally see them like right in front of the house like they are now.
Sounds like an Amityville scare.
Yeah. All right, go on. Continue.
That you just referenced. I mean, it wasn't exactly an apology that we were hearing from Donald Trump about those comments. He just said, well, had I known I was running for office, I wouldn't have, ever said some of those things.
What about all the women who you've
what did he
talked
actually
to,
say?
Who've worked for...
Wait, do I just get a paraphrasing of what he said? Yeah. I don't get to hear what he actually said?
No transcript of what he said. I mean, down there it says, if I knew I'd run, I may have avoided Stern. So maybe that's a direct quote.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
That might just be like a press
summary or something of what they're saying.
Yeah.
I don't even. Are they going to quote him?
Well, I mean, there's a sort of two parallel worlds with Donald Trump. You've got that brash sort of bravado boasting about his sexual conquests on Howard Stern. And then you have women that...
We now present two women psychoanalyzing Donald Trump.
Yeah.
News? Is this person an expert in psychology or what? What is this? What is her qualification?
He's worked with over the...
I mean, we do this kind of shit, but we do it way better. And also, we're just like the stoner fucking idiot, ha, this video's stupid podcast. You guys are supposed to be news, and it's just like, yeah, Trump said something, but we're not actually going to quote it. We'll just kind of paraphrase it, and then we'll delve into his psyche with this person who may or may not be an expert in such things.
Yeah, I mean, with us, we may go off tangentially and not even cover most of the video, but at least you'll see a clip. You know what I mean?
Who say that he's been a mentor, a good boss. Some give more mixed reviews. And then there's a lot of women out there who just don't really want to talk about Donald Trump as a boss.
Oh, well, that was, wow, shameful.
So who the fuck knows what Trump actually said? Doesn't matter, I guess, in modern news what was actually said. What matters is what these two chicks think about it.
Don't demean them.
In other news,
all right,
have a conversation about something.
Let's do... police shoot man after bomb scare at TV station.
All right.
A man dressed in an animal costume displaying what appeared to be an explosive device prompted the evacuation of a Baltimore TV station.
He was dressed like a hedgehog.
Oh, shit.
See?
Dude, the furries are starting to fight back.
Yeah,
They're tired of all the abuse you've been giving them, Internet.
Someone tried to gas one of their furry conventions one time.
Remember Explody the Hedgehog, fellow furries. Explody the Hedgehog started it all.
They say when he came outside, officers shot him after he refused to show his hands. The bizarre situation unfolded Thursday afternoon at the Fox affiliate WBFF-TV. When the suspect arrived at the station, police say he gave a security guard a flash drive.
Something that he wanted the news people to air. I don't know what the content of it was.
That security guard activated an alarm, and the building was evacuated before SWAT teams and a bomb squad arrived.
I want to know what was on that drive.
When he walked out on the street, he posed a threat to the community, a threat to the officers, and they were forced to use...
we should play it on the show, whatever it is.
I know what it is.
You know what it is? You think it's like, what is it?
Just furry porn is what I imagine.
It's just going to be a hard drive full of furry porn?
Yeah.
Play this so everyone understands the beauty of furry love.
Yep.
I'm still a man, but I've got a weird red dog dick.
That type of porn thing, yeah. And lots of it, probably.
You seem to know a lot about this, Paul.
I've been on the internet before.
They're real
You've been
guns.
in the furry corners of the internet, though.
While the man was lying in the street, police sent a bomb-detecting robot that was able to communicate with him. Authorities determined the bomb was actually a red flotation device, with candy bars wrapped in foil, a motherboard from a fire extinguisher, and wires. The suspect was taken to a local hospital where he was in serious but stable condition.
It's become all too common in America for us to gather like this to examine the bizarre, dangerous behavior of a singular individual.
singular individual. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people, so yeah, there's a lot more chance of like one crazy fuck being like, "Woo! I'm a hedgehog. Play this hard drive, or I'll blow you up with my candy bar bomb." And then the police look like assholes when they shoot him. It's like, oh, his bomb was made of candy. Oops. Well, we didn't know. I mean, goddamn, we gotta take it seriously. Shit.
He was just like a hedgehog and he had a bomb made of candy.
The police are like, no!
Holy shit.
I don't know, dude. If you think about it, like if you took Snickers bars and wrapped them in foil and put wires and shit coming out of them, like there ain't no real way to tell. Like,
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't really blame them for doing it.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a weird situation.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
For these individuals.
All right. Next one. Get an EMP-proof suit if you have a pacemaker.
Okay.
The EMP bomb doesn't explode like an atomic bomb. It is an atomic bomb, basically, but it doesn't explodes way high in the atmosphere.
Right.
And it doesn't blow your buildings down. It doesn't burn your houses down. What it does, it makes such an electrical pulse that it shuts off. If you were flying your airplane would fall out of the sky. Is that right? Unless you've got an EMP proof, which...
Now, every time I look at him, I think about him getting dragged away by the cops in handcuffs back in the 90s.
Yeah, crying.
Yep.
He looks so much more virile
you
then,
fly,
you know?
right?
Yeah.
3,000 jets in the skies over America at any moment.
Would all come down.
They all literally fall out of the sky.
How would the...
All
wait,
the
how
motors,
would they...
all the...
How would they have an EMP bomb that could fucking affect that wide of a fucking range all at once?
Whatever. Nobody's falling out of the sky with an EMP bomb is the point. Like, I mean, here, what angle can we work to sell more of this corn chowder?
But I mean, why go with such a strange, implausible threat that no one's ever heard of?
Because it's just vague enough that dumb people will believe it. Because they've seen it in movies. I remember that in that...
Like in The Matrix.
Yeah. They said, oh, no, it was Mission Impossible. They set off that bomb that just went, whoa.
Well, they had,
all the
it in The Matrix,
died.
too. They fucking use EMP to fucking
true.
disarm the like crazy octopus
Man, that could happen to me. I could fall out of the sky. Man, I better buy some buckets of food. Ugh.
And he's going to give an even more crucial piece of advice here in a second.
All the trains... Everything that moves, all the electronics is shut down.
Pacemakers.
Pacemakers, yeah.
If anyone has a pacemaker in the audience,
good possibility of that.
Wrapping yourself in an EMP-proof suit. There's a product for you.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be introduced next week on the show. EMP-proof suits.
Yeah, now when you order your bonus bucket, if you're a pacemaker patient, we'll send you an EMP-proof shirt with Jim Baker's face on it.
And Jesus to protect you from the EMP bomb, which is inevitable.
God.
Pat Robertson hopes
That's
that...
exactly who's going to protect you.
Pat Robertson hopes that President Trump will quash LGBT rights... Push? I don't know.
Rights push. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Woo!
You know, if you're like me, I'm appalled. I'm simply appalled.
You're appalled?
That the United States government, with all of its power and all of its money, is going to spend all this time and effort making sure that the fraction of 1% of people who are so-called transgender...
Brett, even this guy's still got his teeth.
Oh, that was low, TJ.
I'm sorry.
Can go into the women's or the men's bathrooms. I mean, how absurd can you get? How does this become a great civil rights issue? You know, this is absurd. And if there is a shift in administration, and I think there's going to be from what the polls begin to show us.
His argument distills down to, well, there ain't many of them, so fuck them.
Fuck them. There ain't many people that is transgendered, so why do we even care that they exist?
It's, I mean, according to most of the shit I've read, 0.3%, which is like 1 out of every 333 people or somewhere about there.
Fuck them.
So, I mean, like, you know, if you got a fucking preschool with 333 kids, you're only going to have like 1 transgender kid in the school, so... I mean, it is such a small percentage of the population, but that's not a fucking excuse to be like, well, fuck them people. They don't represent a significant fucking group, so let's just make them like the total outlier group that we could treat like shit.
Yeah, you can't present any hardships to them, you know, just getting equal treatment under the law. You can't. You can't go like, well, because this person was born a man and is now a woman, my life is worse because of X. There's no X. So now you're forced to make the argument that they just don't matter as people. Wow. Yeah. Great moral stand there. Yeah, great morality coming out of the 700 Club tonight. People don't. Yeah, if there ain't many of you, fuck you. You don't matter.
Yeah, there's more fat people than skinny people in America now. We should rise up and eat them.
We already have.
Yeah.
They're doing all the work.
Fuck you, man.
Well, we'll keep you alive, Ben, to run the show. But the rest of the skinny people all gotta die.
I don't think I'm quite skinny yet, though.
Yeah, you skinny. You fucking skinny by fucking my standard. I don't know.
If there is a shift in administration, Loretta Lynch will be out on her ear. She will no longer be the Attorney General of the United States. And, of course, that means that this particular suit by the federal government will be dismissed by the federal government. But to penalize the state, billions of dollars, take away school funding because they don't.
Oh, my God.
This has been the age-addled ramblings of a confused chimp. And back to you at the 700 Club.
He's just droning. I can't even pay attention anymore.
I don't know what he was even talking about. I can't even parody it because I don't even have a reference point.
The federal government when this court case come through, man, the federal
it's basically that at this point.
Oh, God.
Awesome TV show.
Trump's going to be our savior. It boils down to him. Yeah.
Yep.
Trump going to stop the faggots. Vote for Trump.
Like, okay, gotcha. Thanks, Pat.
Actually, I don't think he will. I
don't think Trump gives a shit about the faggots.
Right. I don't. I think he might be cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, like he might talk a little shit, but
yeah,
he ain't. I ain't seen it as no major part of his agenda. So. Whatever. It seems like Trump's more like fuck Mexicans and fuck Chinese people
yes.
and all this.
Yeah.
And China, the country.
China as a country in general is Trump's worst enemy at this point.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, China.
All right. Next one. Glenn Beck tells conservatives to leave the GOP.
Finally.
The first thing that has to happen is you need to say, Republicans, I'm done with you. You're not doing anything to earn my vote. And you know this is true. You know this is true. They're ashamed to stand with you. They're ashamed of the pro-lifers. They're ashamed of the religious people. Look at how the religious people, me in particular, and Ted Cruz were handled from the Republican Party from the get-go. They don't like you bringing God up.
Hold on. What are you talking about? They fucking rolled out the red carpet for you fucking morons. The entire Republican establishment was like, Cruz, come on in, buddy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this answers our question, though, from a few episodes back. We were like, I wonder how, like, when Cruz loses, I wonder how Beck is going to spin this. Is he going to form his own little side party? It sounds kind of like that's what he's advocating here. Like, let's have a religious party.
Yeah. I think he's like, from the blackboard in the background, it kind of looks like that's where he's going.
Of people who believe in God. They are ashamed of people who actually believe in the Constitution. You know what? I stood there on the mall at the Tea Party. You did too. We stood there. And all we wanted was somebody to listen to us. Somebody to say, okay, wait a minute, I see your point. Well, wait a minute, I can't do all of those things, but how about we do this and this? No, they weren't interested. And let's not forget, the Republicans weren't interested. Did they change the IRS? No, they did not. What did you get from the Republicans? What have they done for you in the last 8 years? But now they come to you and say, you've got to vote for our guy.
What have they done for you ever? Like, what if I mean, I guess for you, Glenn Beck, the fucking, multi-millionaire with a fucking, media empire propped up, not by people actually giving a shit, but just by your money and ego.
Well, people do give a shit about his radio program. I just pulled up the numbers on that, and he gets 7 million plus listeners.
Yeah, I mean, Rush Limbaugh's senile old ass is still fucking
has like
pulling
double.
in like 13.
I used to listen to Glenn Beck on the way to fucking school in the morning. When I went back to college.
Yeah.
Like, so I was a listener, I guess, at that point. But yeah, no, he makes a lot of money. And it's insane to think like I guess it's proper that he's asking everybody else what they got, because it's clear what he got. He's a rich person.
On AM radio, conservative talk radio, he does just fine because he's not the most extreme one. But when he tried to get into mainstream news, even on Fox News, he couldn't keep advertisers because he was that far out there.
Well, now they started their own little thing, which I'm sure he has
Blaze.
a giant piece of, the Blaze.
Right, right.
Some cable thing.
Which, I don't even think he would be that far out there now. I mean, now that Trump is like the nominee for the party, like, you could probably bring Glenn Beck back on Fox News and no one would give a shit.
Probably.
So maybe Glenn Beck should be grateful for Trump. Trump's clearing the way for you to be kind of like... You know what I think it is like, in a lot of ways, Glenn Beck has always been the most out there, and now he's kind of finding himself like more moderate compared to some other people.
Michael Savage is out
on
there.
some issues. Yeah, Michael Savage is pretty much always like the most crazy, far out there fucking guy.
My favorite of the right-wing AM radio trolls is Mark Levin.
I knew you were going to say that. I hate him.
Dude,
I hate his...
I hate him, but he's like so hateable that like listening to him, like I'd rather listen to him say the same shit they're all gonna say, because just listening to his voice makes you hate it.
He has a terrible fucking radio voice.
I'm the great one, Mark Levin. Back here with you again. The Democrats have done it again, folks. I told you it was gonna happen.
I'm glad I don't know who you guys are even talking about.
Yeah, you're missing out on Mark Levin, man.
But just based on your impression, I don't think I'm missing
According to this, Mark Levin gets just as many listeners as Glenn Beck.
Yeah, Mark Levin does good. He's a popular dude.
Yeah, it depends on how many towns you have syndication in, and do you have any competition during that same time slot?
Where I grew up, he always had syndication, I guess.
Yep.
Wasn't no problem. Oh, yeah, put it in Fresno for sure.
Yeah.
Glenn Beck.
All right, so this is a great screenshot.
He's going to do the Glenn Beck party?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Vote Beck.
He hasn't explicitly said it, but everything he's saying seems to be leading that way.
Or what? You're going to give me a choice of a progressive New York liberal or a progressive New York liberal? Yeah, but she's a liar and he's a liar.
I love how Glenn Beck thinks that these are like Trump and Clinton are liberal candidates.
They're real ideologically similar.
They're
in the end they kind of are.
They're ideologically similar, but they're not on the left side.
No.
I mean, maybe Trump's got a few kind of liberal positions, and Hillary, I don't know where the fuck. I don't know what she fucking believes on any level.
Is he pro-life? Is he running as a pro-life candidate now?
Yeah, he's pro-life.
Okay, so there's right there. He's pro-life. Is he pro-gay marriage?
No.
She is. I mean, it's easy to just go down the big bullet point issues.
She's flip-flopped on that issue.
She has.
That kind of define this classical idea of a left and right in this country, and they're completely dissimilar pretty much everywhere.
But
different on immigration.
Trump campaigned for
But the thing about Clinton is it's like you just don't. I mean, like, she's actually taken more money from Wall Street than any of the Republican candidates in the race did. Like, even when Cruz and all the other fucking monsters suckled at the fucking titty.
Donald Trump has a major weakness, though.
What's that?
I guess I'll just play this video since we're about to talk about it. Donald Trump is not going to release his tax returns before the election.
Of course not. Why would he?
Because he knows there's shit in there that he doesn't want people to see.
It might not even be that. He just have to like reveal the shitbird shit that he's created. Like Trump steaks would be on there. This image of him as a successful businessman is hard to prop up when you see the numbers.
Yeah, I'm thinking that probably it just shows that he has less money than people think he does.
You can't tell anything from tax returns because you take deductions, massive deductions, and lots of other things, and you can't tell very much from a tax return. You really can't tell anything as to that.
But why not just get them out there?
Well, because my returns are extremely complex, and I'll make a determination at the right time. I'm in no rush to do it. Nobody's been bringing it up.
I was the first one to file a financial disclosure form, almost 100 pages. You don't learn anything about somebody's wealth with a tax return. You learn it from statements. I filed, which shows that I'm worth over $10 billion.
When will we see your taxes?
Never.
Well, number one, I fully disclosed my financials, and I put them in actually right on time, and nobody else did, by the way, but I put them in on time. But I can't release tax returns when there's an audit.
The financials are all about, like, what you're worth. Tax returns don't mean anything about worth, just so you understand.
I mean, he keeps stressing this fucking line of, like, tax returns don't mean nothing about worth. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's just like the tax returns basically show that he's
His
not
net
nearly
worth,
as wealthy as fucking he claims to be.
Yeah, he's not a billionaire, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some exposés done about how maybe Trump has inflated his fucking wealth and shit, or like the perception of him as wealthy. I mean, certainly he has fucking income at his disposal. But, I mean, how much of it is just based upon borrowing money? Because I remember there was this story where his daughter was talking about it, like him and her were walking down the street and they see a homeless person and he says, you see that guy? He's actually richer than me because I got billions in debt. And he's, ha, 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 you know? Right. So, I mean, like...
Sure.
This guy... I think he realizes his tax returns might fucking break that image a little bit if he actually did release them. I imagine you'll probably never see him release his tax returns, and you're always going to hear him just weasel his way out of it.
Yeah.
I think even when he's president, we won't see the tax returns.
Maybe we will.
I mean, maybe. I mean,
is there any law on the books, or is it just customary?
It's just customary, I think.
Then fuck it. Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that there was some kind of financial disclosure law that forced them to release something.
It's just something that candidates have typically done because otherwise it'll get hung over their heads like, why won't you release your tax returns?
Oh, yeah. If that's all it is, I don't see Trump giving two shits or a fuck about it.
I think he'll just continue to be like, I'm a businessman, you know, my tax returns are very big and confusing, and I've released financial records, and that's more accurate information anyway, and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And that's going to be that.
And you never give a tax return when you're being audited. Do you know I get audited every single year? Frankly, I get audited every single year. So, you know, mine, unlike everybody else who never gets audited, I get audited every single year, which I think is unfair.
As far as my return, I want to file it, except for many years, I've been audited every year.
Okay, so yeah. There's pretty much, there's nothing more to say.
Yeah.
We done said it all.
Yep.
We just talk about Trump.
Yeah, well, we were talking earlier about Trump and Hillary and the odds there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And you and Scotty have a bet. We talked about it on the last show. You're backing Trump.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know if I'm backing Trump, but I think he's got a really distinct chance of winning that people ignore. I don't want to be like the guy that pulled out at the last moment, because everybody else, like, I didn't immediately think he was going to be a big deal, but as soon as I realized it, I was like, okay, I'm not going to underestimate Trump anymore. But everybody else kind of kept doing it, like, oh, he's dead after this, or oh, this gaffe is going to scuttle his fucking campaign, and it just never happened. And I don't want to be the guy that, like, pulled out at the last minute and got suckered again. You know what I mean? So I think he's got a chance. I don't think that, like, we can underestimate him.
Oh, shit.
I was watching Fox News earlier, and they were saying that Trump and Clinton are in a dead heat in Ohio and Florida and Pennsylvania.
I mean,
yeah, they are.
So, those are states that really matter.
Trump's doing way better with white voters than she is. She's doing way better with other races voters.
Minority voters.
Yeah, minority voters.
Yep.
I mean, that normally happens with
he leads among men, she leads among women. You know, it's the same basic breakdown. I mean, but what's really interesting is just those 3 swing states already being kind of like, wow, this could go to either of these people at this point.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's hard to ignore if you're someone in the Democratic establishment looking at, you know, this election. You know, you got to be like, holy shit, Trump's doing pretty well in these key states. Trump actually leads Clinton in Ohio, which is definitely one of the biggest swing states.
Especially like this early too.
Yeah.
Like they haven't, like we talked about some of the big things that haven't happened yet. First of all, they haven't declared vice presidential candidates yet.
That's going to be huge.
Which is a big deal.
Yeah.
And they haven't sat in the same room and had a debate yet. And I think those 2 things are going to change the fucking game.
Yeah,
they have so many times in the past that I think to ignore them is stupid at this point.
The polling will change for sure.
So Hillary's numbers might look good here at the very, very beginning of their campaign against one another, but the big events haven't happened yet.
Okay, I'll say this. I put Trump at a 70% chance of victory. I would say that if he picks an establishment Republican as his running mate, it'll go down to 60 in my mind.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think he
What if he picks, like, Kasich?
I don't think he should pick anyone that seems like they're part of the establishment. I would say Kasich's probably a better choice than most.
Kasich would help him
because the
seal
Ohio thing.
Yeah.
But he might be better picking someone from like one of the more contentious swing states because he's already kind of ahead in Ohio. I mean, maybe. I mean, he's like 6 or 7 points ahead here. I mean, in Florida and stuff, Clinton has the lead, but it's pretty narrow. But yeah, I mean, I think that probably I think he should probably pick someone that's not a politician, honestly. I think maybe he should pick another person that has that perception of like a rogue, because that's going to sell the authenticity of his like anti-establishment appeal and shit.
I just don't see Hillary outperforming him in a debate. I don't see it happening. Like, I don't think that she is going to be able to pierce him because she's not great on that stage.
You know, they have a history together. You can go look at pictures of those two fucking at, like,
oh yeah, chilling at parties with champagne. I've seen them. Yeah.
So I mean, maybe there's enough of a rapport there. You know, I think it's going to be interesting because they're both going to come out swinging.
I'm willing to bet
he's a little bit better at swinging than she is.
I'd be willing to bet that Trump has cast a vote for Hillary before in the past.
You know, but we haven't seen Hillary really go against a Republican challenger though. She's, you know, we've you know, for the
Senate.
But all the debates we've seen her in that were really high profile were against Democratic challengers,
other Democrats, right?
Who, you know, maybe she's going easy on them. I don't know. I don't know what tactic Hillary brings to the Trump debate, but it will be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've never seen the debates that I'm sure she did when she was running for Senate.
I haven't either.
But think about it that way. I mean. That's a pretty low elected position in the federal government, like on the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
And then after that, her next position was an appointed position as Secretary of State.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
She's never really been at that level.
She's certainly like politically more qualified than a Trump would be.
Yes.
Just looking at her as a politician, so it doesn't really matter that. But like, I don't know. Like, it's just.
I feel like this is just like I feel like there's just such a fucking strong call in America for like someone who's really perceived as a true outsider to the political fucking system that exists. I think people on both sides are dissatisfied. You got Glenn Beck, one of the most popular radio hosts, saying "fuck this, we need to leave the GOP." You got fucking people on the Democratic side saying "fuck this, we need to leave the Democratic Party. We're not fucking supporting Hillary." Whatever. I mean, there's just like fracturing going on. So it's a pretty volatile, crazy political climate right now. So I don't know.
It would be,
feels like anything could happen.
It would be,
and in a world where anything could happen, I see President Trump rising to the top of the shit.
It would be crazy if it turned into 4 parties.
I'm going to start calling him President Trump.
President Trump.
Don't you think a 4-party system would be way better?
I don't know. I don't think it's sustainable. I think the way that American democracy is set up, it almost
forces the dichotomy.
It kind of forces it to be either or. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it could be.
It would require a bunch of people that are really set in their political views changing their minds simultaneously. That's why I don't even entertain it. It's not going to happen. At least not like in the foreseeable future. Like maybe it gets there at some point. I don't know. But the way things are now, nope. It's us versus them, man. We like that.
I think what happens really is these movements, they always get swallowed by their parties anyway. Like the Tea Party, it's like, we don't like the way the Republic, we gonna replace these Republicans with new Republicans.
You vote Obamacare,
we'll vote you out of there.
Have you ever heard of the Bull Moose Party?
No.
It was like Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
He hated Taft so much that he left the Republican Party and ran against him. He like created a new party.
I mean, I guess there's some historical precedent, but I have a hard time comparing, them then to now.
I just want to
socially speaking.
I mean, my mind has kind of fucking lit up with the possibility of like, what if all these disenfranchised Republicans run a third-party candidate because they don't like Trump? And then what if all these disenfranchised Democrats run a third-party candidate because they don't like Hillary? And then there's 4 fucking candidates and things are fucking batshit crazy. I don't even know what would happen in the event of a presidential runoff. Would there be a runoff election if that happened? Or is it just like, you got 26%, you win?
I don't even know if there's law on the books for it. Because it's kind of like the way the system is set up, it's so absurd that it would happen. But it could, I guess, yeah. I don't think it's going to, though.
I don't either, but it's exciting to think about crazy shit.
We've had multiple parties before. It was just a long time ago.
Yeah, but see, I mean, that's the thing.
The Whigs.
It always kind of just coalesces into two, because there's always going to be like, we're stronger if we unite against them people who have different beliefs.
You feel the same way about abortion that we do. Let's join up on that basis.
Because that's the most important issue.
Let's just enlarge the size of our amoeba so that we can eat the other amoeba.
That's it. Kind of just that's the way it boils
down.
And
I love how the people never galvanize over the shit that really matters, like climate change or just money in politics or the big issues that really affect everything.
Abortion.
It's always, faggots,
gay marriage.
Oh, them faggots be doing them faggot shit.
Well, I mean, the abortion issue and the same-sex marriage issue is pretty much, I mean, it's already been ruled on.
It's not even really an issue
Wait till
anymore.
you see President Trump's razzle-dazzle.
No.
He gonna get rid of that shit.
No, he can't.
You won't be able to get an abortion in America.
He can't do that.
He's gonna... What? He can do anything.
It's funny. It's almost like it's more about the competition than the outcome, though, because we don't care when politicians run on I'm going to ban abortion, and then they never can do it. Like, it seems like the outcome doesn't really matter to us anymore. It's more just about the combat. My idea versus your idea. Doesn't matter what happens at the end.
We ain't really going to implement shit. Maybe pass a few more, tax cuts for rich people, and then, call it a day. But goddamn, let's get our frustrations out here. It's almost like The Purge.
Yeah, you like The Purge. You texted me about The Purge. That's how I woke up one of these.
I've never seen any of the Purge movies.
I haven't either. But you like the idea, don't you?
I don't really think it would work, but I think it is kind of interesting to think like,
all crime
is legal for a night. But I always wonder if that includes things like, what if I file like a shady tax return on that day? Turns out I did my taxes. Turns out the government owes me $15 million.
I'd be walking around like, woo, I'm jaywalking, bitch. Jaywalking.
I think the point is that like nobody would really have time to break any of those laws because the rest of the people would all be raping and pillaging.
I honestly think most people in America would just be like, cloistered away in their houses with shotguns, like, oh my God, the psycho's coming, and then maybe like 10% would be out there like, yeah, we gonna get it all.
I think there'd be a lot. I don't know. Maybe you think higher of the American people than I do.
I just think they're more cowardly.
I'd
than
be
you
doing
think.
some insider trading, guys.
Insider trading.
I think there'd be a lot more violence than you think there'd be.
I think there'd be a good bit, but
would it be like Mad Max, basically?
Think about it. Everything is legal for 24 hours. Everything, no holds barred. You can go kill that boss that pisses you off, and it's legal.
Yeah, but I mean, you know that boss probably fucking knows you're coming and shit. He's sitting there with his shotgun, and shit. Maybe he's got his fucking buddies over, and they're all fucking like, oh shit.
Maybe it's me that thinks too highly of the American people. I think they'll get off the couch and go rape and kill each other. TJ's just like, nope, they're just going to sit at home with their shotgun by the door and watch Jenny Jones.
They'll just be like, oh shit, the purge happening, gotta protect me and mine. And you know, some people will be, I'm sure some people out there, but I mean, like, the thing is, just preventing the law from providing consequences, I mean, that means, like, if you do anything, it's totally legal for someone else to come kill you in reprisal. So I still think there's, like, in a way, the consequences are more dire because you know if you get caught doing anything, you're going to be pretty reluctant to go out there. I'm going to go out raping and shit. But then you think, well, there's a lot of roving murder gangs out right now.
Yeah.
So maybe, you know, this whole night of rape ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Or what if you kill someone that has a lot of friends?
Yeah, you know,
they're coming for your ass next.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, fuck it. You know, we gotta get this guy and fucking kill his ass for what he did to Billy. You know, and it's just like, I don't know.
You don't gotta worry about that till the next purge, though.
Shit. That's only a year away.
Just move.
Just get out of that town. And that's another thing. A bunch of people would leave for the purge. Be like, we going to Mexico where there ain't no purge.
Yeah.
Most people can't afford to do that, though.
It's not expensive to fucking go track down.
Maybe there's
to Mexico.
stipulations in the movie, though.
Just break into a bank and steal a bunch of gold and shit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. A lot of people would just like amass at the borders to Canada real quick. Like, let's just all be Canadian. Let's take a road trip. $50 for gas, and let's go to Canada.
Yeah, I mean, they'd all pool together like, let's get the fuck out of here for this purge.
That's honestly probably what I'd do. I'd be like, okay, time for our Canadian vacation.
No,
it's
man.
Purge day.
You're closer to Mexico where you live, man. You'd have to go down there. Got to go to Mexico.
I'd rather not. Every day in Mexico is Purge Day.
People would be like, we're going on a no purge cruise.
I'm gonna escape these violent roving drug gangs and murder posses here in America and go to Mexico. Like, not to speak ill of the Mexican people, but like from what I've heard, especially at the border towns that it would be easy for me to drive to, that's pretty much what it is. Like, I'm gonna go to Sinaloa. Where they behead people in the streets.
Where it's the purge every day.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, in Mexico, it's kind of always the purge. So, I'm going to Canada. I'll take the extra trip.
Paul.
What?
That's racist.
I'm sorry.
You're racist, Paul.
Yeah.
You sir are racist.
I guess
you
so.
sir are a racist.
I guess so.
You're a racist, Paul.
Man,
that observation was so racist.
I wish I could get over my racism long enough to feel safe visiting a place where people are beheaded and gutted and robbed and
We're being
raped.
a pussy.
Yeah.
That's where our next DP meetup is, so you better man up.
Cabo San Lucas.
Cabo Wabo, man.
Oh, dude. I've been there once before. It's a good time.
Me too.
It's a good time.
I'll go to the touristy towns in Mexico. Like, you want to go to Mazatlan and see the pyramids? I'll go.
There too.
But I'm not going no.
Don't be a pussy, Paul.
Tijuana is not what it used to be.
Think about how rich you'll be when you're there.
Yeah.
Until it gets stolen from you, you know?
Yeah. Until, I immediately meet a shady border guard that's like, you ain't going nowhere till you empty your pockets.
I love it. Let's go.
You want to play something else?
Yeah, we're done with this.
Fuck Trump. And yay Trump, I guess. I don't know. TJ loves him some Trump, man.
I really don't love him. I just think he's going to win.
Where are you on this, Ben?
I don't want Trump to be president.
So you're like more inclined to be supportive of Hillary then?
Because
you're like, whatever, at least it's not Trump.
Yeah, I don't know if I would really support Hillary, but
you'd rather have Hillary than Trump.
You'd rather pinch your nose and press the Hillary button, though.
Right.
I mean, I can understand because I've definitely made that decision in the past, but I just hate Hillary so much. I hate her. I can't do it.
Here's Jim Baker again. Buy food buckets because of Zika virus.
There we go.
This is the time to really be prepared. You know, I was just reading a headline today about the Zika.
Yes.
It threatens 2 billion people.
That's right. And once again, Pastor, that is revelation proportions. That's over 1/4 of the world. The article from
this motherfucker's been eating some food buckets.
Yeah, dude, he's living on the bonus buckets. It's probably how Jim Baker pays him.
If it threatens 2 billion people, is that really over 1/4 of the world? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Wait, no. Yeah, all right. Let me think
Daily
here.
Mail says this: Zika threatens 2 billion people across the world. New maps reveal where the virus is likely to strike, as experts predict millions of births will occur in these areas, raising the risk of microcephaly, where the craniums are.
It looks like some of that shit's in the south there, man. Go to a drier climate.
Okay, so there's going to be a big outbreak of microcephaly or microcephaly or whatever it's called. Why do we need bonus buckets for that? It seems like we need to be donating money to children's wards.
No, dude, bonus buckets.
Everybody's going to have microcephaly.
I remember, it's kind of funny because all these people are so old, and it's like, you're going to be dead soon anyway. What do you give a shit?
Yeah, you're not going to be born microcephalic. You're already fucking, you're on your last legs. I mean, you don't got to worry about this.
And it's funny because you don't really see like a bunch of like 20-somethings in there like, man, I got all this time left in the world, and man, what if this shit happens? It's always these old people like, what if my twilight years are ruined by the apocalypse? It's like, what a fucking strange concern to have at this point in your existence.
Clear that there's going to be massive disease that'll kill 1/4 of the world's population, according to the book of Revelation. That will be a sign of the last days before the coming of the Lord. So,
but okay, 2 billion people haven't been stricken down with Zika yet, so kind of jumping the gun on that prophecy a little bit.
As far as I understand, Zika doesn't really. It's all about birth defects, right?
I guess. I don't really know much
It doesn't.
about it.
I don't think you.
I don't
if you
ever.
have
I don't
it-
ever give a shit about the disease of the month.
We've kind of been conditioned not to, because we've been told so many times by the news, like, it's the chicken flu. This year, the flu's going to be bad. And, you know, it comes and goes, and you hear nothing about it. And then next year, it's like, swine-bovine flu combination is here. Yeah, so.
SARS.
Yeah, SARS. Bird flu.
It's like they're just like sitting there like salivating, trying to find the next AIDS.
What was that one? I can't even remember what it was, but there was a strain of the flu that had like a number combination with letters. H1Z1.
H1N1.
H1N1. There you go.
There you go.
Who remembers that shit?
You apparently, but not well enough to remember the name. But Ben remembers it well enough to remember the name.
H1N1, man. Yeah, that was going to be the big one.
Yeah, that's why I don't pay attention to this shit anymore, because it's just like all the time. It's just like, oh, my virus is coming.
Even if you do pay attention to shit like this, I don't see how buying a bonus bucket helps.
And Ebola was one even. Like, oh, Ebola.
Fight birth defects
it's coming
worldwide
to the U.S.
with a bucket
It was
of,
in the U.S.
Yeah, like 3 people or some shit. Just like nothing.
You know what's really going to help fight all of the horrible birth defects that are coming? Buying some potato salad from me in a bucket that you can shit in afterwards. Well, how does that... The premise doesn't even make sense. Be worried! Buy my bucket. That's basically all he has to do.
Isn't Ebola spread by shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Will the Ebola virus be able to escape from shit in one of your buckets is what I want to know, Jim.
No, the lids are Ebola proof. So
Wow.
the shit is safe within the bucket.
Got it.
The bucket
Hermetically
doubles,
sealed.
Yes. It doubles as a Ebola and other disease containment chamber from
What
which
we need
no
to
disease
do
can escape.
is read the word, be prepared, so that we can be a part of this amazing time that's going to be soul winning time.
Amen.
And so if you're not prepared, be prepared. Be prepared now while we have this special going on. Now, if you order a year of
Did he
food,
just imply that it was going to be amazing when a bunch of babies are born microcephalic?
Yeah, dude.
That's an amazing time to Christians.
It is.
Wow.
You were alive during this amazing time when all them people down in South America and shit are all fucked up. It's gonna be great. We're gonna laugh. Oh, man. Buy my bonus buckets.
It's like God's botched abortions when that shit happens.
how much bonus food can they get today?
Yes, today, whenever you order 1 year of food for a donation of $600 to the ministry, you're getting a bonus of a rice bucket and a bonus of sliced potatoes.
What are they gonna need it for? To go feed it to little microcephalic children? Like, oh, here's some potato salad, little unfortunate child. Like, what?
No, that's not the idea behind it. The idea behind it is the world's gonna be fucked. Save you and yours with these bonus buckets.
All right.
I think you should have played this earlier.
Huh?
Dude, I wonder how much the bonus bucket scam has netted this fucking piece
Have you
of
guys
shit.
even gotten your fucking bonus buckets?
No. We still don't have these fucking bonus buckets. We ordered them weeks ago.
Hope the world doesn't end soon.
Yeah, I'm super worried.
My bonus buckets won't be here yet.
Paul, we thought we were going to get to share the bonus buckets with you, but it's looking exceedingly like you're going to be going before they ever get here.
Yeah, well, I'll just have to trust you guys' position on it.
Yeah, you know. You and I have a lot of similar food tastes, so I'll let you know how it was.
All right.
I'm sure you're going to be missing out.
Yeah. I'm actually not. I'm not really too stoked about the idea of tasting it.
You know,
so I'm cool with you guys having to take the bullet on this one.
I can't believe that.
The Vigilant Christian Mario is making animations now.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You wanna check this out?
Let's take a look.
Sure. Right. Yeah. I'd love to see his animations. Oh.
Hi, I'm Dwong. How are you today? I'm good, Jeremiah. How about you? I'm
Stop.
great. Thanks for asking.
Hold on. The Vigilant Christian. No.
My grandma sends me these.
Yeah, don't do this.
Hi, PJ. How are you?
Hi, PJ.
It's Mom. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no, this is not animation. This is going to a website.
I have been wanting to have a chat with you ever since I seen you have this.
This is basically Pixar, Paul. Check it out, man.
High quality shit, too.
Satanic Bible at your work desk. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Yeah, of course. No problem. Ask away.
This is on his channel.
Really?
Yes.
Is that Your Movie Sucks?
This really is what a Satanist is, though, in Mario's little world.
It's exactly how they look.
A dude with neck tats and devil horns, long black hair and black fingernails, with a satanic Bible sitting next to him in the cubicle.
Right.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
I was
would be
wondering
fine.
what caused you to begin to want to worship the devil? Well, I grew up in a Christian home like many Satanists today. I went to church my entire life growing up at home with my parents. I just never really liked rules and laws. As a Christian I had all these restrictions. You know, that is interesting. I actually grew up in a home with no rules. I was able to do whatever I wanted. Anytime I wanted.
Is someone smoking a bong?
Yeah, what is going on? Is that a water cooler?
I think that's supposed to be a water cooler
it
sound, but
sounds
it
like a
really
bong,
is kind of. I mean, in this room, it didn't really dawn on me. The sound of a bong ripping here is not a strange thing, but yeah, it is weird that it's in the video.
I actually came to realize how important rules, boundaries, and laws are.
That's Mario. He didn't know the mic was on, you know, when he was recording this shit.
Okay, so what artistic decision was it to have him hold the eyebrow up pose throughout this entire interrogation, making him look like a deformed mutant?
For our benefit. It might seem cool and be fun to do as we please, but this inevitably
The Rock
will
says-
bring pain, confusion, and chaos. I never thought of it like that.
Oh.
Come to think about it.
Wait.
My life.
He changed his mind already?
Said no Satanist ever.
Okay.
You think they've never heard? Man, yeah, I just realized we need God for structure, man. Shit, man. You're right. Let me come on over. I'm a Christian now. What do you...
Can you imagine if we fucking made shit like this to insult, like, his shit? I mean, if it was just like, I made videos like, okay, time for another amazing atheist video. Check it out, you guys. This is how my conversations with Christians go.
I just love that in the absence of an actual example of Mario's videos doing this to somebody, we get a fucking web clip from a thing where you just punch a bunch of stuff in and it makes the animation for you. No voiceovers or nothing.
Here's
we see him doing it to a fucking doll in a video game.
It would just be like, hey guys, I'm a Christian. I'm the amazing atheist. How you doing? What do you believe? I believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I think Jesus didn't exist. And, you know, without Jesus, you ain't got to have no rules, nothing. And they're just like, wow, that sounds great. I no longer am a Christian. I will also be an atheist. It's like, how, what? What dimension is this?
Here's another video.
Give your opponents a little more credit.
That Mario posted recently where it seems like he's losing his shit.
Nice.
Hey guys, I pray you're doing well. Unfortunately, I got another one of these videos for you.
All right, listen, I want to say that the last video already proved that he lost his shit, because anyone who has a YouTube channel with as many subscribers as he does, who decides they're going to upload that, really sad. But, yeah, okay, proceed.
Not getting any easier on my end of things here. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I've been having a mental health crisis. I've been dealing with mental health issues.
Okay, yeah, literally every single one of your videos shows your mental health crisis. You're going around saying that, like, all this stuff in popular media is satanic and evil and part of this giant conspiracy brainwashing cult. Don't you think that might be related to this mental health shit you're talking about? Don't you think that maybe they're two are connected?
And the obsession with religion too.
Yeah. Might not be healthy. I don't know. Might feed into some really, really deep-seated mental problems.
Specifically bipolar since I was 16 years old, and it's been absolutely devastating on my life. It wasn't up until just recently, about a week or two ago, that I really decided that I'm going to start treating this thing. Tried to just go on and, you know, I'll pray it away, just believe that it's not going to affect...
Okay, that's not the way to actually address a mental illness.
I feel like I might like this video more than any Mario video I've liked so far. If he ends up on the, like, yeah, I went and got some fucking counseling and took some meds or something, like, I might agree with him on something. We'll see.
But it has majorly affected me. So, as you can see with the title of this video, one thing with the illness that's very common is the destruction of relationships of loved ones. And
no, I think prayer is the only treatment he's trying.
Man, have I ever had that in my life, guys. I am going to be 31 years old in December, and I haven't had a successful relationship because of this. No, not
this
even
seems
close.
really honest.
If you look at statistic...
Yeah, I mean, he's being honest, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, what if he arrives at the correct conclusion? This is officially the best Vigilant Christian video that's ever been made.
What about the one where he said he had herpes?
Oh, okay, maybe the second best.
Second best.
This is right up there with your herpes. It eclipses your tearful baptism in the pool.
Oh man, I love that one.
I don't know, man. That is pretty much a masterpiece.
The fun noodle.
Yeah, dude. And the gay porn insinuations.
Rates, they say that relationships with a bipolar person that work is about 1 in 10. That's the odds. And I mean, I understand, you know, when it's untreated, it's a roller coaster. It's an emotional, mental, difficult time to go through for anyone, especially someone who loves someone who has this, and to watch them go through it and to deal with the things.
So did you get meds or not?
I mean, like, I hope he at least got therapy. Like, meds, that's a big choice to make.
Yeah, and meds don't work for everybody. But
there's so many.
What I'm saying is that
I think he's at the point where he should at least try them if he hasn't already.
Gonna make that determination because I'm not.
Yeah,
qualified.
I'm not either. But if he does go there, it wouldn't be a bad idea for him to try something other than praying about it. Is what I'm saying. So if that's what this video is about, because he kind of insinuates that he's like, I tried to pray it away and that never happened. Nothing happens. It just gets worse.
Fuck that shit. You need lithium.
Oh my!
Lithium
that are going to happen because of that. So yeah, guys, me and Deja are no longer together. You know, it's not fair to her that I was untreated, unbalanced, and was in a relationship with her. So I'm resolving now to never do that again. I'm going to make sure that I'm treated, I'm balanced, that my partner recognizes what this is, and we have things in place, support systems in place and stuff like that, so that we can have a better success rate. Because
okay,
I can tell you, I can help you out with your relationship thing, even beside from the bipolar shit. Like, don't make videos about how Fresh Prince of Bel-Air contains secret satanic Illuminati shit. You know, that's kind of a turnoff too. Like, if I was laying in bed and my partner was like, all right, well, I gotta go. I gotta do this video about how South Park is satanic and evil and the Illuminati control the universe and stuff.
Yeah, come to bed, babe. Oh, I'll be right there. I just gotta finish editing up this video of the Berenstein Bears and how they brainwashed kids with it.
I mean, shit. That probably is a turnoff too. So, you know. Just another little bit of advice. But hey, I'm the same age as you, man. I'm 31, I think, right? Did I turn 32? I can't remember. But you know, I've left a fucking bunch of failed relationships in my wake. I mean, I got one going right now, but you know, it's just life, man. Just try to make it work. Good luck, Mario. Quit making shitty videos.
Talk to somebody that's not affiliated with a religion.
That watches crazy shit.
Just so far, just looks like one of my visits to Walmart. I'm winded. I'm looking for a men's room.
I gotta piss.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably gonna be a dude or a chick. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Get to a local Target near you and warn them that their policy is straight from the pit of hell.
Okay.
You love your neighbor. You're going to tell them to repent and turn to Jesus.
Oh man, is there some poor person shitting in there?
Huh? I'd be so fucking freaked out if I was shitting in there right now.
I know.
I'd be like, oh shit. Be like lifting the legs
We want
up.
shopping at Target to be pleasant experience in every way. If you find this
Someone's
restroom
in the stall right now, like,
unacceptable, please call the team leader on duty from the guest service desk.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, the guest service desk. Okay.
Now he's going to harass the
Is there a team leader from Target here? Because it says in the bathroom, if the bathroom's unacceptable, then we should call a team leader. So I think that this bathroom is unacceptable because you guys are letting girls into boys' bathrooms and boys into girls' bathrooms.
Whoa.
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it really did.
What an asshole.
I'd punch him.
Yeah.
At least he gave people different flavors. The poor guy in the stall got the quiet, insane ramble, and the people out in the store got the show.
You know, if I was in that bathroom stall, I'd be like, there's about a 20% chance this guy goes off into the Target and just like guns
Shoots
everybody down.
yeah.
So, you know, I'd just be like sitting there hunched up on the stall, like
shitting a continuous stream.
Trying to hold it there. Maybe the turd is like hanging precariously. I'm trying not to let it flop, you know?
One of those ones you're trying to hold back a little bit, but it just kind of like squirts out.
Happy Mother's Day! Target does not care about you mothers or your children, or they wouldn't let men in the girls' bathroom. Shame on Target. Shame on you if you keep working here, and shame on the customers if you keep spending your money here because they do not care about you.
Get the fuck
you want me to
out.
leave?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
I'll leave.
I'm calling the
Okay, I'm leaving. No, I'm a guest.
Go.
Never. I'll spend no more money here.
That's fine. We
Thousands of dollars.
Go
by
the fuck-
me
yeah,
and
they don't
across
want
the
you to
country.
go.
We're not spending any money
Get-
at Target.
No one
Do not
cares.
spend your money
No
at
one
Target.
cares. We don't
They
want you.
hate
Go
your
away.
family.
Good.
Can I go out this way?
You sure can.
Repent and believe the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Out.
Target does not care about your family. They let men use the girls' bathroom in here, people. American Family Association, sign the petition against Target and never spend money at Target because they hate you and they hate your children.
Wow. Yeah, this is an interesting hobby.
Yeah. You remember all the historical examples of people being convinced to make a giant change by some loud, incoherent fuck yelling in a store?
Happens all the
time. Way
time.
to fight the power, man. Way to make everybody else's fucking shopping visit, which is, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but mine's already uncomfortable. And then a raving lunatic to the mix doesn't really improve my day. So, thanks.
Bunch of pedophiles and perverts.
Yeah.
I'm a guest. I was a guest. You asked me to leave, I'm leaving.
Is he going in again?
Oh, dude, he goes back for
He's
another
returning?
dip.
Maybe it's a different one.
Oh, maybe it is a different target.
Who knows?
I want a team leader. Or is this just the beginning of the other one again?
No, it's different. Seems like Target has become a target.
Yeah. Looks like he has a heart. Like he's really careful about where he starts his insane rambling.
Preach something. I don't want to scare you when I start yelling, okay? All right, this is a public safety announcement for all of you Target customers. Target's bathroom policy allows men into women's bathrooms. It allows perverts and pedophiles. So do not shop at Target because there's tons of pedophiles wanting to harm your children.
1,000 years
Do
of
not touch me. How
darkness.
dare you, Ryan? Do not touch me. You just touched me. You realize that? Do you realize you touched me, Ryan?
You're not allowed to be here.
Do not touch me. You call the cops, I'm pressing charges against you.
No.
Repent and believe the gospel of Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sure the cops.
I'm pretty sure they can remove you from their property as long as they don't hurt you too badly.
Oh, God. Please don't let this become a thing. I already don't like going to these stores.
Yeah, how do you like that? You go into you're in the store trying to buy some shit. Someone like,
it's already attention, everyone. But TJ, it's already bad because I'm already in a long ass line going. Why don't they have fucking more registers open? Oh God, this dude in front of me stinks. He reeks. And then you add to that, repent. Then that goes into the boys' room.
Yeah.
My chances of being convinced by anything are pretty much zero when I'm in that environment already. So why are you doing this? Like, it proves nothing. Just annoys people. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Christ, protect your children and do not
The power
shop
of
at
Christ
Target.
compels
Sign
you.
the petition, American Family Association against Target. Repent, Ryan. Repent, Ryan. You're a pervert, Ryan. You know it, Ryan. God knows your internet history, Ryan. God sees what you're doing, Ryan. God sees you too, Jonathan. You better get right with Jesus Christ.
I guess it is interesting to see this because, like, when there's a line around the fucking block at one of these stores, there's not enough people to fucking man another register or two. But when a raving lunatic comes, there's 4 people that got nothing better to do than escort him out. You know, maybe apply some of that fucking go-getter attitude to getting me out of your store quicker. I want to give you money in exchange for goods. Put people on the fucking register.
Man, I don't know these people, man. I just want to cold cock this guy, man. He's so stupid.
Vader's out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't understand. Like, if someone starts yelling, like, in a public place where yelling is not appropriate.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even offended by, like, the message or whatever. I don't care what the fuck you're yelling about. I don't care if it's something I even agree with.
It's another imposition on me.
You're fucking annoying the shit out of me.
Yep.
Don't yell in the fucking grocery store.
Another fucking bullshit thing I've got to deal with to do a normal life thing. Like, when I leave my house, I've got to fucking trip over some fucking idiot that shat in the street. And then I got to fucking get to the store and trip over somebody's kid that they're not watching. Like, it's just another thing. Nobody's receiving your message. Yeah. Vader is here.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Vader. Dare I?
Why is Vader playing? Does he have something to do with the bathroom policy?
Dare I? Let's see. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
I wonder where Darth Vader would stand on this issue. No one knows.
Oh!
Sweet.
Yeah.
Paul is dead.
Vader hits like a truck.
Yeah. That's true. Jesus Christ. You're doing a show, Paul.
I'm really not. Look at me.
Doing a show, Paul.
I'm weeping.
You're all right, buddy.
I'm okay.
You're going to recover. You're going to be all right.
Apology accepted.
I love it.
Vader, man.
Yeah?
Vader rocked my world. Don't even put it by me.
Time for him to rock your world again.
No, I ain't hitting that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can't play it for too long.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah, George Lucas.
Fuck you, George.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Oh, yeah.
Your weapons. You will not need them. Here, you're going to want to hit that again.
Oh, yeah. Let's open these fucking boxes, man.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We got a shit ton of boxes here.
Good idea. Let's do a big technical thing after we just get real stoned.
Stoned? We're smoking perfectly legal tobacco.
I mean, real, yeah. That's right.
Real zonked on the nick.
Real zonked on the nicotine.
Zonked. What the fuck? Sounds like a shaggy word.
There we go.
Oh,
this will work way better.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to make you guys bigger.
Bigger. Yeah, make me bigger. I have a special place that I need to be much bigger than I am now.
While you're doing him,
yeah,
you know, I'll take it too.
You can finally fulfill your girlfriend's request.
Yeah. I mean, the one critique that she does have of our love life is that I need to quote, what was it, Ben?
Get a new cock.
Get a new cock. So, while you're making him bigger, I guess I'll take one too.
Much bigger.
I don't know.
13 inches, man.
I know my cock pretty well, though. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to learn a new cock? Would it be weird to touch a new cock?
To learn a new one.
Like, I don't know. Maybe this is something that doesn't occur to TJ because he's bisexual, but like for me as a straight guy, all of a sudden my hand's on this big veiny dick that has never been mine. I've never really thought about that moment. You know what I mean?
The Drunken Peasants, P.O. Box 767, Dublin, Ohio 43017.
Yes.
That's where you can send shit. We're going to open shit. We haven't opened shit in a while, so shit's been accumulating. This is usually not the most riveting segment, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, buddy. We do get some crazy fucking,
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, like, it's definitely interesting to see the kind of crazy shit we get.
Yep.
I can read the mail. I think he'd be good at that.
Paul, you read mail.
Oh, Jesus. Take 2 rips on Vader and read the mail. Is this like an initiation rite or something? Okay. This one is, oh, cool. It's zombies and shit.
Zombies and shit.
I don't know. Is it a graphic novel?
No.
Maybe it's all about zombies. Unlike any it's a zombie apocalypse novel. Okay, cool. Zombies and shit. Thank you.
Get your bonus buckets now, folks. Get your bonus buckets now.
I'm going to try and not skip notes if there are notes. A gift for you. Hello, Drunken Peasants. Okay, bizarre novel, crazy and funny as Gail's books, but intentionally so. By one of my favorite authors. Okay, cool. Thank you, dude.
All right.
Should I say their names or no? Jonathan, steampunk author and Drunken Peasants fan. Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, we got some fucking comic books or some shit. Here's like the letter they sent.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
They say, Dear DP, I enjoyed Paul's recent story about the mounds. I could hear the sound of Beyond Fear getting a ticket to Texas to kick Paul's ass. Anyway, please enjoy these Star Wars comics, this Batman and Superman comic, and the Return of the Bunny Suicides.
Yeah,
Thanks again.
Return of the Bunny Suicides.
It's Egghead.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Thank you,
Fucking
Egghead.
Egghead. What a piece of shit.
Egghead's awesome, dude. I like Egghead. Fuck you, TJ.
You don't know what Egghead's
TJ, fuck you. I like Egghead.
I don't care what you like.
He's a nice person.
I don't care what you like.
And he loves the show. Fuck you, TJ.
Here, open this shit. Make yourself useful, Paul.
Sorry, Scotty's not here, so somebody's got to fill the role, man.
I don't know. Yeah, set it there.
Okay, there's nothing in this. Is this like a glitter bomb that's... Oh, it's just... Is it just a letter?
Maybe,
it's all stuck to the fucking thing. Yeah, I don't think it's a glitter bomb, but... Okay. I think it's just a note. Yeah, there's drawings and stuff, but it's like glued.
Yeah, someone glued their letter to the inside of the envelope somehow.
So sorry about having to like maybe tear your... Oh, there it went. Fuck, man.
These are like, this is cool. Shit.
Hopefully I didn't tear anything relevant here, but I think I might have. Oh well.
Doesn't matter.
There's no way that all of this is going to get read. Like,
you're not the one who accidentally glued your shit to the inside of the envelope.
That's
so
true.
Don't sweat it, man.
That's true. Dear Drunken Sellouts, I drew this picture of you guys. Oh yeah, so it is a picture, so I ripped that. Sorry, dude. Your shit was glued to the inside of the fucking envelope. Listed on the back as a tape, blah, blah, blah. TJ, you fucking sold out. I used to think you were a whiter, paler, uglier me back in 2014. So this is very anti-TJ.
Yeah, whatever.
Scotty, you retarded Donald Duck douchebag. Paul, you gluttonous, fat, obese, poor man's John Goodman piece of shit.
Poor man's
Hold
John
on.
Goodman.
This is great. Ben will love this. Ben Neb, you're okay. There we go. See? So I'm not going to read all of your insane ramblings because as you can see, guys, it's like fucking paragraphs, but I just gave you his intro for us, and here's the picture he drew. It looks like it's a bunch of Pokemon shit. So thanks for that. I actually feel better about
Pokemon.
I actually feel better about ripping this now. I actually retract.
Rip it apart.
No, I'm not going to rip it. I'm not going to do that.
Tear it.
Like I accidentally ripped it. Oh well, it's some Pokemon.
Someone
drawings.
sent some books. This is Michio Kaku Hyperspace.
Oh no, I want that. I want that one right there. I want that one right
Dude,
there.
Can we
You
do
got
like
my personal favorite that I'm going to keep for myself? The Crow special. You got it, Ben. All right. Ben loves the Crow. Ben thinks he's the Crow. He's like, yeah, I'm cool like Brandon Lee, except I'm not going to die.
Nice.
And yet another person has sent Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. This is like the third copy of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Did I ever show you the drawing that I got from James O'Barr?
Only 3 or 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Only 3 or 4 times.
Dude, I want
go get it. You haven't shown them.
When Ben's done with that, dude, I want to do a traveling book club because I want to read that shit too.
Which shit? That shit?
No, the fucking hyperspace, dude.
He don't. I don't think he gives a shit about hyperspace. He wants that fucking.
Oh, really?
Shit.
I want to read hyperspace.
Hyperspace is yours.
Oh.
Read you about the hyperspace and then
Nice.
have a conversation with me where you badly regurgitate the information to me so I can pretend I know about it.
Okay,
you should
cool.
Someone should send us the Sandman too, like the book that's all the Sandman issues in one. That would be awesome.
Man, we got some big ass boxes over here.
Oh yeah, hand me something too, Ben.
Yeah, I got shit for you down here. Here.
Okay, cool. Can double down on opening duty here.
You said duty,
dude. I'm
duty. You're not pretty. You're a liar.
Some pretty good legal tobacco that we're.
Yeah, perfectly.
Whoa, shit! I just dropped a bunch of crap. I'm real. Okay. So this is awesome. By the way, this is all of us made.
Is that you?
This is me. I think. I
Yeah,
just grabbed
yeah.
it.
It looks like you.
Okay, so there's me.
Sweet.
Here is our hero Ben.
Oh, let me see.
DP.
It's cool. Here you go, Ben.
DP shirt on. I believe this then would be Scotty.
Ooh, it's got a magnet on the back
Scotsworth.
Fuck you.
I require mashed potatoes, and there's a few bones in it for you. Got Scotty, and then of course we got to show. Oh, TJ's. I think TJ's got the best Sprite of all. He's smoking a cigarette, dude. That's pretty fucking awesome, dude. That's sweet. That's cool as a set.
Fucking A right.
And he's got some business cards here. Those are cool enough to like. Shout him out, yeah?
Yeah, shout out. What?
The Pixelated Man.
Pixelated Man makes this kind of bullshit.
So just like I get, it's custom pixel art by design. Sean Adamson is the guy's name.
I guess I'm not holding it from the best
I guess
position.
Google the Pixelated Man. There's no website. Oh yeah, there is. Etsy.com, shop the Pixelated Man. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Like those are really cool.
All right.
Hey guys.
Enough of that shit. Someone also sent this book, The Olympian, A Tale of Ancient Hellas, and they didn't provide any reason why they sent it, so I don't know. Ben, I'm thinking you have the most interest in, like, history type shit.
Yeah.
So, boom.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we got here?
What's this?
Okay. Oh, somebody sent a female condom.
Okay.
2 of them. So if you want to try one of those out, TJ, I prefer to go in bareback. But thanks, I guess, for the female condom. Was there anything else in here? Nope, just 2 more female condoms.
Cool.
So there's 4 female condoms.
Oh, wow, TJ. Oh, shit.
What? Oh, what is it? Triple double Oreo?
Oh. Tonight I celebrate my love for you.
Look at this shit. Triple double, man. Wow.
I'm gonna have the time of my life.
There's another one. What's this?
I guess I'll eat one.
Dude, that one's
on the
wrapped
show.
pretty cool.
Oh, man.
What is it?
Oh! Shit! Shit, man! Motherfucking mega stuff.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Dude, oh my god, we got to get some milk from the UDF.
Yeah, dude.
It says, here you go, you fat piece of shit. Regards from Michigan.
Fuck yeah. Michigan ain't so bad, dude.
No.
Michigan ain't so bad.
Okay, well, I will admit that some of them may be good people, but I still think we should build a wall.
Shit, are we safe eating this, knowing where it came from, Ben?
We are. Even if we die, it was worth it.
Who knows, dudes? Those shifty Michiganers.
It was like wrapped all nice.
Michiganis. It's actually Michigander, but it's now Michiganistan. All right. Oh, dude. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's like vintage shit?
Yeah, yeah.
What is it? It's like Macho Man. This has got to be Ben's right here.
Nice.
Macho. You can do the voice, Paul. Do it.
Ooh, yeah. Macho Man. Too sweet to be sour. The Tower of Power.
There you go.
Candy cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes. My favorite brand of cigarettes.
Star Wars.
This is going right in the trash.
Oh, dude, look.
Trash pile.
Wow, man, these are old school and they're still in the package. This is pretty. Look at this one.
Oh man, yeah. Razor fucking Ramon, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
We got the Simpsons game for PlayStation 2.
All right.
Awesome.
I guess. Why not?
Another Star Wars Adventures.
I think people are unloading the shit they don't want anymore onto us.
Send it to DP.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't want the Star Wars. Fuck the prequels. I don't want anything related to that.
Here's
That's probably why they sent it.
I know.
Here's more PlayStation games. I do not have a PlayStation.
It's a bunch of PlayStation games.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, okay. Like mostly wrestling and Star Trek related. So I mean,
at least they know.
That does make sense. I mean, they know our interests at least. It's cool. Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna see what's in this fucking thing.
That's a giant envelope.
There seem to be shirts in it.
I wonder if Joseph Martelli is in one of these packages.
He's in it.
Joseph Martelli here. These fucking drunken peasants didn't think I would mail myself to their fucking house, but I did. I'm out of here.
And then 2 weeks later, we find him dead in a box.
Oh yeah, maybe that's better. We just open it up one day and it's just his corpse. Maybe that's the video. Here I go, mailing myself to the drunken peasants, but it takes us 6 months to get to it.
Yeah, some
he's
of these
just a
I've had
mummy
for a
in
while.
there. Oh, it's Joseph Martelli's mummy.
Read the letter of who sent us this. This is Vampires Screech Alaric's Becoming. It sounds terrible.
To Ben and TJ. Preview of the audio.
It's an audio book.
Here for you is a t-shirt situation. The vampire screech is best experienced from an altered perspective.
The vampire screech, so is it the character from Saved by the Bell as a vampire?
No, it's the vampires.
Yeah, dude. No, it's that. It doesn't matter what it is.
All right, yeah, it's a vampire screech.
This is someone trying to promote their shitty audio book for some bad thing no one wants to listen to.
Oh.
That's what's going on here.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
dude.
Ew.
I know, right?
Gross. I would rather somebody... Look... Send us shit. Literal. I would rather I reached my hand into one of these boxes and it landed in shit than to even touch one of these weird, like, hey, this is popular. Let me mail in some weird shit. Hope I get a mention.
I'll tell you what. This is interesting. Someone sent us
Vampire Screech. Everyone run out and buy Vampire Screech.
Oh, God.
The audiobook sensation of the century.
Can we light it on fire or something? An effigy?
Before listening to this story, ask yourself one important question.
Why even bother with this?
Do I really want to know what's out there? It's to really know, because some types of knowledge can lead to becoming unbearably vigilant with the senses, to a state of hyper-awareness brought on by a mix of curiosity and abject dread. Perhaps it's better not to be familiar with a short, mewling vampire covered with the black putrefaction of rotting blood, a repulsive monster, even to his own kind, who enjoys cracking open the chest of a childlike gourmand handling.
Okay,
seafood.
Stop.
It's that bad.
You know,
don't ever buy this. Don't send this kind of shit
check
to
this
us.
though. Someone sent us American Spirit rolling papers.
Sweet.
And a nice crisp
$2 bill,
which are rare.
Yeah, they are. So they're pretty rare.
You don't normally see them in circulation.
$2 bill, y'all. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna spend this on the milk for my Oreos. Yeah, $2 bill,
I think it looks cool.
y'all.
I like the picture on the back.
Yeah. Some bunch of old motherfuckers signing some bullshit.
It is a cool looking bill.
Yeah, it's classic looking. They haven't updated it.
It's too bad that $2 is not really a denomination that makes any fucking sense.
Not anymore
whatsoever.
Back in the day, it was like, you know.
No, it was discontinued after like a year or two because it was so worthless and no one wanted it. It just doesn't make sense. There's not much occasion for like, I need $2.
They still make them. Just not as much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that one's from 2009, but I've had ones from, the 60s. And
yeah, but I guess they make like a very limited run then.
Right, exactly.
47. I think that's the year it was introduced. I didn't know they were still.
Yeah. That one has a date of 2009 on it.
That's cool. You should have sent us one of the old ones. That'd be better. Someone send
us a rare one worth like.
Send us a $2 bill from 1947 or whatever year they were issued. That's what we want. I really am just gonna spend that on milk. I'm just gonna be like $2 bill, bitch. Ben won't let me. He's like, I want to keep it.
Yeah. I got my money up on the wall over there. See?
That's true. You're gonna put it up with that shit.
I've got the Deutschmark.
Is there any more shit?
Deutschmarks don't even exist anymore, man.
I've got the Deutschmark. 1 Deutsch Frank.
A Deutsch Frank?
I don't know.
Frank.
I don't know, dude. I've never been over there. Why would I need to know what their money is?
Well, now they use euros.
I learned that from a fucking movie, I bet you. A Deutschmark. I watched something with that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's German money.
It was.
I filed it away.
It was for a long time.
So what is
it now?
The euro. They use the euro in most of the countries in Western Europe.
They don't still print a Deutschmark?
No.
I'm still in opening
so.
stuff mode. Is there nothing more to open? Is it all gone? Is Christmas already over?
I think that's it. So let's show the address again because, yeah, and if you send us some shit, we'll read it.
Unless it's like you just trying to promote some shitty project that no one would otherwise be interested in.
Yeah, no.
The Drunken Peasants, P.O. Box 767, Dublin, Ohio 43017. Send us your bullshit, and we will look at it, and we will open it, and we will rate its coolness according to our whims. We will judge you.
That pixel art is mighty cool.
Yeah, the pixel art is the... That's like definitely... If this was a contest to see who could send us the coolest thing, that would be the winner.
Yep.
I like the book that I got.
Yeah, but this appeals to my ego, because it's a depiction of me.
Yeah, I like the needlepoint thing that someone sent us a while back that's hanging up on the wall over there.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You're not in that, Paul. You're not a real drunken peasant,
That's
Paul.
true, dude.
You're just a little add-on.
Yep, I got add-on, man.
You're like a fucking pop-up
You're like the
window that
32X
won't go away.
on the Genesis.
You're like that annoying little paper clip in Microsoft Word.
You know what?
Paul.
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna have my mom crochet me a little representation of me. And
Hey,
I'll
Paul,
hang it
you mean
behind myself.
Paul's
You
mom?
mean your mom who fucking sits around fantasizing that Ben is her son?
I know, seriously.
Crochet me one instead, Paul's mom.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, she'll do it now, you fucking asshole. Now she'll be like, I gotta make Ben's first.
She should.
I like that Ben.
Ben is easier to crochet for. He's smaller.
He puts up with those
less
fighting
work.
boys, those boys that are always fighting.
We're
And
so
he just
fucking
has to
bad.
handle all of that. And he's the only sane one in the room sometimes when you guys get going.
Whatever, Ben. Whatever, Paul's mom.
She loves
I
him.
even thought of her as Ben's mom for a second because of how much she loves
She
Ben.
stops just short of saying, I wish Ben was my child instead of you. He's everything I hoped you would be.
Instead of you.
Oh, I love it.
And you don't help, Paul, by the way, PJ. You don't help. You just add fuel to the flames sometime. I hear you poking at him like you do with me. And Ben never gets mad. He just takes it.
What?
He handles it.
He does handle it. I don't know.
He
if
does the
takes
best
it.
he can, TJ, is what I'm saying. With those fighting boys.
Fighting boys, man.
My mom
what a
loves you,
trip.
dude. She loves you. Every time, like, I'm on the show, Mom. Hey, man, big announcement. I'm changing my job. I'm going to be on the show. Oh, cool. With Ben? Yeah. Oh, and the brothers? Yeah, Mom. Cool. What's been going on on the show?
Oh man, your mom has a hard-on for Ben, dude.
She likes Ben. She wants to see under the mask. She asked me when I told her I met Ben.
That's not all she wants to see under me.
And I had to tell her that
Stop.
she was really disappointed when I had to tell her that Ben just never removes the mask.
Oh.
Like the whole time we were in LA, I kept trying to get a glimpse of Ben.
Beneath his mask is just another mask.
Yes. So.
Oh, we should tell everyone, even though it's like towards the end of the show, that the private show is coming up. No,
it's not. It's not happening. Yeah, it is happening. It's this Saturday.
Yes,
Saturday.
It's at 6:30, I think.
The 420 Olympics.
I mean,
right?
we don't really with the private show. I'll be honest with you, the time is kind of like, it's wibbly.
And this time it's going to be done differently.
6:30, 7 o'clock.
It's going to be. It's going to go through Patreon. You have to be a patron.
Yeah, we got a new system in place because we know some of you motherfuckers been watching that shit without the authorization to do so.
Man.
And we got to put a stop to your antics.
Man.
We are the authority. We are the law. You will obey. Your proper place is cowering before your masters at the Drunken Peasants podcast.
It's a good one.
Good one, huh?
It's not quite a Vincent Price scary laugh, though, like at the end of Thriller.
Yeah, dude. No, you can't touch Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe if I gave you a little bit of reverb, it would get closer.
Yeah, that's true.
I can do reverb.
Vincent Price was a hack.
He kind of was on some level, but
it was all vocal.
I like that
reverb.
shit, man. He had that fucking that I don't know, that ineffable fucking like. I love his voice, and he had like such a fucking over the top, crazy presence and shit. Even when he was old, like in Edward Scissorhands and shit. Yeah. Whoa. Reverb.
Dude, we should have an evil villain laugh off real quick.
Okay.
I'll do my best one.
I need some water then, though, because I'm fucking mouth is dry.
Oh my god.
Give me some water, Ben. Piece of shit.
TJ, look, dude, there's some Red Bull left in here.
Is there?
Yeah, wrench.
I'm not getting you water. Fuck you.
I mean, come on, dude. You can't do an evil laugh with.
All right. Well, who's doing it first?
Can I do? All I can do is
no. I need some wetness in that shit, man. Come on. Fuck you.
Now this is just like what
right,
you think of as a villain laugh, right?
Yeah. Do
Here
yours.
Here I go.
Hold on.
Is Ben taking part too, or what?
I don't know, Ben. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Sound like the Count from Sesame Street.
Yeah, dude.
I liked it.
I thought it was more like Count Chocula.
He was really my first villain.
Count Chocula?
Yeah. Well, no, maybe not Count Chocula.
I'm gonna do it now.
All right, go ahead. I knew TJ was
Just because you're the loudest doesn't mean you win.
Yeah, I know TJ was just.
That's just how I do it.
Scream into the mic.
I know.
The classic.
I vote for
villain
Paul.
Screech.
I say Paul wins. All right.
God damn it.
Nah, I won.
Nope.
Yep. The people will
Nope,
decide.
because I knew you were just going to go for volume. Like, you're just going to scream, like, whatever. It's not horror. That's just TJ's.
No, man.
TJ scream.
Because that just shows how unhinged the laugh is, man. It's so manic. It's so intense. It's so crazy. Fuck you. There's an intensity there.
Fuck you.
An intensity.
Yeah.
It was intense when my ear is still ringing from the intensity
exactly
of that.
what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, like when everything like went up into the red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, you lost the true nature of the performance then, because if this shit didn't fucking tap out so easily,
our equipment does not meet the needs of a villain of your caliber.
That's true.
Your laugh is too.
If you guys would have just heard
real.
it, like in the proper fucking, if it didn't like hit that red shit and get all.
Yep. Either that, or TJ just yelled into the mic and tried to claim victory.
Nope.
You decide, I guess.
I did the better performance. It was too fucking hot for this show. It done blew the speakers. Done broke the headphone users' eardrums.
Oh shit. We have a little bit of time left. I don't know what you want to do.
Got another video, man?
Oh,
Yeah,
of
play a
course.
video.
Dude.
And then we'll have to do the post show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. The post show.
Yeah, the post show.
Oh.
Don't forget to fill out the survey in the description.
Yes, please.
Tell people that you love our fucking show.
We might, we might read your good comments to counterbalance some of the negative that we read tonight. So, if you like what you see, let us know.
If you hate what you see, let us know even harder.
Yeah.
All right.
Meaner. Faster.
Do you want me to play this one?
Bring me on the Drunken Peasants and settle this bullshit. Who is it?
The Manatee.
No, man. Play. If you're gonna play a Brett Keane video, play
the teeth one.
Yeah, no, not the teeth one. Yeah, I guess the teeth one would be pretty good too.
Which one were you thinking of?
I was thinking of the one where he fucking
where he's like, "You didn't pay me. Like you're making my family go through the."
Well, I guess we
ordeal."
already covered that at the beginning of the show, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can play that one. Whatever.
We may as well show the fruits of your labor.
What is this?
This is the gum one.
Yeah,
man.
do it.
Gum.
Let's show.
We're trying to get done here.
Well, apparently,
what we're trying to get done
somebody
here.
out there on the internet called the Amazing Atheist. The most
Someone
moral,
out there called the
ethical
Amazing Atheist,
human being
who I've
on
never
the
talked
planet.
about before.
He says that
So obscure.
Show my gums off. Give me some bread.
Wah, 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 wah.
Well, before we do all that, what's your...
Where is that like the bread you buy at like the gas station or something? It just says, it doesn't even have a brand, it's just like white.
He looks so fucking high. I mean, like,
he looks high and he looks like he hasn't worn clothing in like a really long time, and he's just like not used to it. And like the hair, I mean, like I could have swore it was like way closer just recently.
Yeah, I think
it
Brett
seems
is
like his hair grows out at an unnaturally fast rate.
Yeah, he's playing. I think he's trying to play the sympathy angle right now.
Yeah, you think he's trying to look as like pathetic as possible?
Yeah, because Brett, you like look at his old videos. Like Brett used to kind of care. Now he just don't give a shit. I don't know. I think he's like playing up the kind of sympathy thing.
Is it like his latest permutation of Brett Keane?
Well, somebody asked me. They were like, "Hey, Paul Zigo, like, why did you believe the kitty litter story?" And I said, "Well, because it seemed real. Like, it seemed like a genuine moment from Brett Keane." And the person responded to me, "Do you even know what that is?" And I couldn't answer yes. So it's very, like, there's a possibility that Brett, I'm not saying he's real well off, but that, like, he's not like, he's got a fucking webcam and internet, you know what I mean? And a house. So he can't be too horribly fucking off.
I mean, he has blinds. There must be a window there.
Yeah.
They're not gathered around a trash fire in a cave.
Which is what this getup looks like he should be. I don't think Brett's slovenly looks are commensurate with his money level. I grew up around a lot of poor people that, like, would put this on and look in the mirror and go, "Oh, thousands of people are going to see this?" Nah.
You know, like, honestly, a manatee is kind of like a majestic creature in a way.
It is.
So, I mean, I think he almost looks more like a potato to me ever since he just shaved all the hair. Like, every time I see him, I know I said it before, but, like, I almost feel like here it's even more prominent because it's just like his head is like a perfect fucking oval shape.
Yeah, I mean, his kid is streaming modern video games.
Yeah.
Really poor people don't do Skyrim videos and shit. Like, poor people don't have Skyrim. So this, like, narrative that, like, Brett Keane's dirt poor and TJ was waving the money in his face that I've seen. Like, remember, games you love, go check it out. They've got a streaming PC. And like Brett talks about in his video, I was playing my Xbox, I was playing my PS4, went down to the store and got the kids a Wii U today, just because fuck it. We'll get a Wii U too.
I think Brett Keane is probably just like typically broke, but every time he gets money, he doesn't really use it in any responsible way. He just buys some new shit. And that's why he has shit, because that's just I've seen that pattern with so many people in America. So.
There's a narrative about Brett Keane that I've never like really espoused as one of my own, that perhaps he's just like a big welfare guy, and his money comes from welfare, and he's cheating the system. There's nothing really wrong with him. He's just getting the government cheese. I've heard it like bandied about online about him. I never bought into it, but I don't buy that he's dirt poor either. Like, I don't buy this new sympathetic Brett. $1,000 means a lot to me, so my kid can keep playing Skyrim and the newest games that are out.
But he has, he's getting the money at any rate, so.
Yeah.
I mean, what does it matter?
That is true.
I mean, he acts like he's being denied the money.
Anyway, let's see these
let's
fucking
see his
gums.
fucking goddamn gums.
It takes a while for him to get to the fucking point, too.
This is Justin Keane.
Hey, Justin.
You might have heard of Black Death. Brett's been pumping.
Look at his teeth. They're going way too, buddy.
Yeah. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you go to my Facebook Black Death page and like it up.
What brilliant cinematography.
Check out some of my videos and continue to show some support. We're going to get back to whatever this nonsense is with my brother here. And if you guys are picking on my brother,
Justin,
I'm going to come get you.
Justin.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Let's not let that one just breeze by.
Yeah.
If you guys are picking on my brother, I'm gonna come get you.
Come on down. Get him first, so I know you're serious, and then I can arm myself. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not taking it seriously. Because, I mean, we've been, quote-unquote, picking on Brett for quite some time.
Look at your brother's channel and tell me how many videos about the Amazing Atheist dominates his entire fucking channel. We cover him once in a while. Do the fucking math.
We pick on him, dude.
We stopped talking about him for like a whole month, and he just kept making videos about us.
Brett Keane is like the schoolyard bully, man. So, I think that we're just the ones who go clown on him and make him look like the fool he is.
Yeah, well, he's not really in the position to be the schoolyard bully, in my opinion. But
I think, well, that's what he thinks.
He's not a sympathetic person because everything he's ever said is a lie. And you could just postulate whatever you want about his life outside of that.
What if the truth is that he's a Gandhi-like perfect figure, you know, and he's just a moral saint, but he just can't help but lie and seem like a scumfuck?
Yeah, I guess it's possible, but I'm going to go with he's probably just kind of a scumbag.
He just, you know, in his personal life, he's a great guy, but he exercises his personal demons on YouTube.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my scumbag.
Yeah, I think you're safer with that narrative, perhaps.
All right, so you guys want to see some gums?
Yes.
This is ridiculous. You
Oh,
know
it
that.
Well, then why are you?
So
doing
why are you taking part in it?
Yeah, I mean, like, if it's really ridiculous, why do it? I mean, I guess the whole idea is like you desperately need this money. So that's why he's doing this whole pathetic angle, because he needs to justify.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying now.
Ridiculous. Oh, wait, let's hold this up one more time so people will know what kind of bread this is. Paul's Ego White Guilt. Oh.
Yeah, he's even showing off the cheap bread. Like, look how shitty the bread I eat is.
Paul's Ego White Guilt. Oh. Okay.
What?
Just show the gums. I mean, let's.
All right, so let's do this.
That's racist.
All right. Anybody got anything to say?
No.
We're gonna show off my gums, honey bear.
What are we doing? You didn't explain this to her beforehand? You just, like, grabbed a camera. Everybody come in the living room. Or the kitchen.
Gonna show off my gums.
Didn't even tell him that, apparently. Just start filming me. Because everyone acts like they don't know what's going on. Like, what? What you doing? Huh?
You want the mint gum or the strawberry gum?
I got strawberry gum, baby girl. So mic pick up good or not?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Okay. You got some gum?
No. You do.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow, this is like a regular fucking Laurel and Hardy fucking routine here, man. This is great. I love this fucking banter between Brett and fucking Dorn here, man. This riveting stuff. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show my gums. Do you want spearmint gum? It's like, what? Who the fuck, what? Brett, if we ever make a movie about you, the jokes in our movie will be better.
Will you guys do me a favor and sing like a couple bars of the Brett Keane song?
Which one?
Which one?
The one you were listening to in TJ's garage the other day. What do you...
the father one?
Yeah.
It was like, what kind of father will allow his children to be molested, sodomized, and raped? What kind of father would allow his kids to starve to death? Like, that's basically what I remember of it.
There's not much good about that song. But it is his best song, though.
It is.
Well, say hello, everybody.
Hi. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're not gonna
Brad, remember when I said you could do this video in 5 seconds? You should have taken that advice, dude. Fuck.
There you go. Pay me. Why all the fucking shit?
right,
Why all the
here we
lead
go.
up?
All right. Let's see in there.
Isn't it ready?
Tilt your head back. So
It is pretty funny. Yeah.
All right. Well, Justin clearly knew to go right in on his mouth.
Okay,
so there was clearly some kind of pre-planning. So I guess Justin was pretending not to know what was going on. Whatever this, I don't even know what are we here for? What are we doing?
So, yeah, I mean, we saw the gums. I feel satisfied.
Whatever.
We know this now.
Yep.
It has been revealed.
And he's been paid.
Yeah, and he's got his money, so...
Wah, 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 wah.
It's over.
It is over. All right.
Not by his metric, I'm sure.
Oh, God. No.
Every day, every video, I guarantee the Brett Keane mantra now, every day, is going to be, I'm just going to pull the money before it comes to me.
Day 2, still no money. Day 2.1, still no money. Day 2.2.
Guess what? No money.
Check out my gaming channel and still no money. Game.
You know, like, it's, yeah, every video till the end of time will be about this. This is the new thing, so have fun with it, guys.
Brett, here's my suggestions for your next video. Tear up your shirt and, like, get Dorn to put, like, bad patches and shit on it, you know? And rub some dirt in your face. You know, maybe get, like, one of those, like, satchels on a stick, you know?
Guys, time for me to hit the old railroads again. Don't have a home anymore.
Yeah, try to look like a character out of, like, Grapes of Wrath or some shit.
And people think, like, this is the first time Brett hasn't done this. Brett's already done the, I can't pay my family's bills and we're getting kicked out of our home scam. Like, that's been done a couple of times in his past, so... Whatever, the new I'm poor narrative doesn't really have the same sparkle it did the first time I heard it. Let's put it that way.
He's just still poor, man. Brett Keane just can't make ends meet for his family.
He's got health problems, too.
He's got, like, serious health problems.
All right, guys.
I noticed that he keeps it nice and vague what health problems he has.
Yeah, I got this. Well, no, my dad knocked all my teeth out, though. This isn't a health problem. This isn't a
He took a
case
pair
of
of needle nose pliers and pulled all of his molars out of his face.
Yeah. So either Brett had some futuristic crookedy, like normal person's teeth dentures for the entirety of his career, or his dad knocked his teeth out in 2005.
All right, guys, we're going to end the show here. We're going to do the post-show. Check it out on SoundCloud. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. All that great shit. Share it with all your friends. Goodbye.